should have predicted that they're gonna broadcast it because 3 hours for only 5 games seemed a lot.
Yeah, because what if the games don't start until 1? All right, what's up, everybody? Got Grimm and Mac Tukak here. Gonna do some FNCS hits commentary. Gonna watch the pros and give them some pointers.
How did you title it? Heats like a heat, not heats like
Heat.
with an I.
Heat. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
You
the
could've fooled me.
second day is tomorrow, 11 a.m. your time.
What about tomorrow?
It's the second day is tomorrow, 11 a.m. your time.
Let's see. I think I can edit it all live stream. I thought you said heats. I thought you said heats.
I mean, I sent you the broadcast. You can see how it's spelled in the broadcast. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be watching this one.
I gotta take my cat's toy away. Hey, quit.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna be watching this one. They haven't started yet, of course.
Qualify through to the summit and have a decent performance, but I'm just really impressed about Thomas HD. Every single time we talk about Thomas HD in the many years that we've been doing this, it's always with high accolades, it's always with high regard, it's always with a sort of context of this guy could win this season. And I find that incredibly impressive because look at his placements every single year.
Look at his placements.
All really, really good. 2019 as well. It's not on the graphic.
Dude, I'd be so pissed if I was him. Second, third, second.
I'd be
like, oh, just give it to me.
And even here again
Share
today,
screen me
we're
on
still talking about this guy
Discord,
as a
by the way.
potential FNCS champion. Unbelievable.
Well, I don't want to see him complaining about zones today because he's still dropping southwest of the map, Mini Miner and Takata. So Thomas,
that
ball is
share
in your
screen
court. If you
button?
don't like it, move. But listen, we
Nice.
don't know what the Fortnite gods
so you're
are
actually
planning.
streaming now.
We
Is it-
do
is it
know
working, though?
that there are some huge names still to talk about in this lobby, and one of them is Cammy. He is with Hari, and these guys, I feel like they're going from strength to strength. Yes, disappointment at Summit, placing 16th Takata.
Can you
but
see
there's
it?
so much more to see from this duo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been looking bright recently, but you know, I have an announcement.
Hey.
Okay? It's been 1
Oh,
year.
you
It's
lost
been
it in the
1 year
pantry.
officially
No, you
since
can't play
Cammy
with
and Seti
it.
split up. It was Major 2 2025 in
Yeah,
every
you're not
2
gonna be
years
able to get it
that
out.
separation happened, and it was trioed up with Hari. Since then,
Didn't even have to
Cammy
take
and
it from
Hari
him.
have been playing
Okay, stream is
together,
alright.
and they didn't start off quite as strong as
Yeah, I ran the
interestingly
test. It should
enough,
be-
but
it's
now, Minnie, it seems
running
like things are
flawlessly.
picking up for Cammy and Hari.
Said I didn't skip any frames out of like fucking 20,000 or something.
Finals here this season, of course, every season as well. You never know
Oh,
what Cammy's got
nice
cooking up.
thumbnail.
And again, another situation
mean,
like Thomas HD.
I
He's been
reckon
playing
you
at
got
the
it
top of this
from
game for
Google,
so
but still nice
long.
thumbnail.
I always refer to him as sort of the land go. Always seems to perform when it comes to land. So I was really disappointed to see him just
Let
miss
me
out
check my
with that
mic as
16th
well,
place in the summit, not
because the
qualifying
last
through
time
to
we
the
did
global.
this,
So it's going to be really important now for him this season to actually
it
make that
was
qualification
like
from
I was in
to the
a
global
tornado.
championships, because he's the sort of player that just comes alive in those situations. And
How do I get
there's
rid
one
of
thing that
this?
he hasn't
I
done
like
yet, of
this.
course, and that's win an
Okay.
online
Oh.
FNCS in duos. Remember, he did it
Wait
in
a
trios all
second,
the
I
way
need to
back
defend
in
this.
chapter 2, so he's still got that one more thing to tick off his list, which is a very long list as well, might I add.
I think that list should be headed GOAT of Fortnite because it feels like
Okay,
he has
so
really
it's alright.
done it all. Now, let's talk about a Fortnite darling because everyone
Yeah, you
loves
can't go on
Reason,
Discord on
everyone
your
wants
Switch?
To see him online. He has so many
no.
fans. Belgium's not far from Germany. He's teaming up with Khan now because
No, you
unfortunately
can't.
Mini Miner 46th the global summit with
See,
with
it
Noah
was
O'Reilly, and
the
that wasn't
thing.
quite enough.
It was the thing
No,
we
it wasn't
talked
quite enough,
about,
and when
right?
you look at- when you think about Reason,
Swiss
a lot of
doesn't
sort
have
of
anything.
OG Fortnite competitive viewers will
Yeah,
think back to sort
exactly.
of Chapter 2, and Reason was that guy when it came to fighting.
It's
A lot
just
of
a
people
He
waste
thought
looks
of
like a
gold.
just a
one of the best, if
classic,
not the best fighter in the world. And taking a look at
you
his
know,
placements
low
all the way
taper
back in
fade
Chapter 2,
fucking
another absolute
kid.
legend of the game. consistently putting in big numbers and great performances all the way back in Chapter 2. And even as recent as 2024, Takata sort of had a little bit of a resurgence lately, you'd have to say.
Yeah, he did. I mean, in 2024, duoed up with Vadil. They were the best German duo, 7th, 4th, 5th in the FNCS Finals tournaments. But even in 2025, many...
I like how they're explaining stuff, so I don't have to explain it
Of course, we take a look back at his sort of last FNCS.
Oh, game 1 countdown,
Still
1 minute,
not
40
as good,
seconds.
But it does seem like duos is more of his format. I know we look at the Summit 46.
Okay, let me
not
see what
so
your
great,
cam
but
is.
duos just seems to be this guy's format where he has that freedom. Of course, we speak so much about.
All right,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
down and then look up.
There's no
Yeah.
I suppose you could say than reason in that sort of scene as well.
It's the Zoolander.
FNCS appearances in EU.
I think
it's just
Region
been
and
an
Khan
unbelievable
are
career
getting
for him. Of course,
contested.
hasn't got that FNCS title as well, and I don't know.
You
if
haven't
he's really
watched
seen that
an
expects to win this
official
FNCS,
broadcast,
but
right?
For reason, it's all about qualifying through to
What?
the global
No.
championships and making the most
Yeah,
of
no.
what seemingly is a really great chemistry that he's
it's
building
so
here
fun
with Khan.
because
Winning the
they
play-ins,
have like
performing
10 people
incredibly well,
going,
fighting really well as well.
showing you all the
Can they
fights that
transfer
are
that though
happening
into the set
at the
lobby?
same
That's gonna be
time.
the big question.
Yeah, it's interesting because back in Major 1, when duos just started again,
They're
it didn't
flying
work out
around with
Vadil.
free
He
cam.
couldn't find his grasp. He kept changing up duos. He only made 1 Div Cup Finals before FNCS.
Why,
But they
I
did
don't-
get a decent placement at the finals. Now with Khan, he's looking primed up.
And the play-ins, they were absolutely incredible. So keep your eyes on these guys tonight. But who else should we be keeping our eyes on, Mini Minor?
Our
Any dark
eyes
horses we haven't
on.
discussed so far?
Well, I want to talk about
Brit
Vadil and
S,
Ju. These
Brit
guys are
S.
thinking really
A
sharp.
bottle of
Maybe
water.
Of course, maybe they are. I'm not too sure.
I
Minori
would-
and Dark
I
Horse
would
as
like
well,
a
a team
bot-
that, of course,
I would
played
like a
at the
cup of
Summit, of
tea,
course, played
dear
in the
sir.
Major 1 finals as well and performed well there. So excited to see a couple of our names that we haven't got the time to mention.
Takata?
Saya Scary are winning game 3. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Then,
Wish they gave you a percentage on the volume.
Will they be a dark horse? I'm not so sure. At least they won't be a dark horse if they just keep themselves in check and the risk pays off. Let's head over though to Levin and Taco to get our first game underway.
Let's go!
Yuppie! Takata pre-firing that size and scary game.
The best taco.
Maybe he has a little bit of Spanish
The
insight, a
best
little bit
taco.
of Spanish intuition.
Sounds like
something
an
J11,
Xbox
but
name,
still,
you know?
very excited to get into the action here before game 3. Obviously, we got to make it through games 1
She
and 2.
definitely
And
got the
I feel
name
like just
for
about anybody can bring home that
from
victory right now.
Xbox.
No, absolutely. I think it's always
like
great
the
to
Absolutely.
pick, you know, who you gonna make it.
Oh yeah! I'm a big boy.
Players, one of them.
Your cam is lagging, my
And
guy.
credit to them because
My cam?
They are one of the top teams
No,
in this league.
Oh, his,
cam.
yeah.
To come in and show us what they can do. So,
Hey, man.
plenty of talent in this lobby, and I think, you know, as with any EU, you're probably gonna see a couple of upsets by the end of today.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
without
cats
a
are
doubt,
parkouring.
because it's always so much easier
Yo,
to
yo,
see
yo.
right? Everybody's looking at that top 10 for placements, but right now we're going to find out who exactly is bringing home game number 1.
Let's go!
I just have to talk like this. All right, let's go, guys. Game number 1. Here we go.
Oh yeah!
There's Lost Momsy. Lost Mom.
Before we get
LF7.
things off the action, though,
A Sky Jump 11.
among some of our players across the
All right, here's the new match. Or the new map. Yeah, it's starting right now. Game 1.
Here, Cammy and Hari definitely trying to scope out the area, already trying to get some extra pressure applied. Unfortunately, not going to net anything just yet, but Cammy still has the leverage, still has the map.
Just fucking launching explosives across the map.
See them
Okay.
in this position a lot of times early on in games, looking for this extra
Trying
bit
to
of
farm
damage where they
cells
can.
for the end
Just
of
like,
the game.
fuck you, fuck you. See, they don't play like
4 games, whether or not we see more Osborne action
like
from these guys.
live.
More direct
No,
fight
they
than
do.
we see in
They
game
do
1.
play live.
Not much to
I'm
worry
like, what?
about.
Well, because I mean, like, they're playing on their own computers.
Maybe a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heat
They
1.
like
I think
In the
Heat
fact
2's
that we
tomorrow,
don't
right,
have
man?
that hillside view,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
worry about some of those other teams trying to
Tomorrow at
mix,
11 p.m.
a
East
little bit more
Central
involved in the action
Time.
than what you would like. Still hanging out over by
No,
City
no,
and map,
not
though.
11 p.m.
The
11
other
a.m.
teams just trying to do what they
Central
can,
Time.
potentially even
Oh, that's so
start
early.
to expand their range more than just the loot path focus. But Chris Cordithi also now starting to get a little bit more
I'm gonna
involved
go
with
to
each
the
other.
beach
They're trying to
tomorrow.
see
Yeah, I
but,
think it's
will-
5
I will
games.
be back.
extra assistance here, but Cordithi is quite on the ropes with his duos. Like they are doing what they can to buy some time, but it's gonna be difficult to heal.
Of course, it wouldn't be an FNCS Heat.
Except if you lose, you're
get
out, right, man?
When you win a game and
Yeah.
you leave the lobby, that
Like, there's
opens
no-
up the room for someone to take your drop
Yeah,
spot.
there's
No
no
second
other match,
chance.
Just this match.
Might be relevant early on. and sort of fizzle out over the
It's
course
not
of the
like
day.
the last one we spectated, where you
Oftentimes that
put
means
you
It's
up
just
and
best
into
out of-
another
you
man.
want to sort of get
Yeah.
the upper hand on whoever it is you're fighting.
Yeah, that was us yesterday, Mac.
For some of the latter games. In
Yeah.
this case, though, Peak's deciding, you know, we're not gonna overindulge.
NA was later the last time, so I think is NA later today, Mac?
Let me Google.
It was when we watched the play-ins were later for NA, so I would assume it's the same.
Early on, maybe scaring off the other duo. Could bode fairly well, but Shaken Sanctuary getting a good look at what Walks and Kira have been up to. They were cutting it really close.
Because you know me, I'm always curious if they're playing on their own computers or not. Because I think everybody's cheating.
Yeah, they are.
Process of that playing stage, it's now gonna be
They're
something
auto
they
aim.
expand on here.
Yeah, I think this would be a real
Yeah,
eye-opener as far
just
as
because
where
Grimmortal
these two are
can't
at.
do it,
You have
that means that it's auto aim, guys.
well-respected
Yeah.
players in Walks and Kira
Means it's
whose
impossible.
results maybe hasn't reflected the
I
pedigree
think
and the
it's,
level they've shown in recent years.
As I build like a noob.
Resurgence here in Major 2 would do a lot for their reputations.
Not even at a sweat
That's
level.
something, Taco, you could probably say about
It's
EU
7
right now,
a.m.
right?
Central
How
Time.
many names are we familiar with over the course of the years
Oh,
in
no,
the
no.
EU who just haven't
Yeah,
quite
7
been
a.m.
performing at
No,
the level
6
we
a.m.
need
Central
them to
Time.
once
The North America Central is 6 a.m. Central Time.
newer talents
Tomorrow,
who
like
have
tomorrow?
been playing every single scrim
Today.
session
For you.
Wait.
available.
6 a.m. already happened.
Right?
Oh no, 6 p.m. I
Almost
mean,
feels
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
every single
So it is later today.
tournament that takes
Yeah, yeah.
place, there's always
I
those
think
names that
It's about the
think
same
you
time
have-
frame as the
really, really
play-ins.
showcase that, you know, there is that new era
I
of
think your face cam is
Fortnite
exactly at the
veterans coming into
perfect.
the mix, but then you have
at the
those
perfect spot.
long-established veterans
No,
like
it's
Pablo,
got to
like
be because
Chino,
it's the map's
and
almost the
this
same
is
as
just
like
business as
the
expected
UI I
for
play
Sinister
on.
Strip.
And there's almost never anything on in that spot.
You're gonna see Sinister Strip over the course of this
Oh,
weekend.
You could do the opposite. I could put it on the left spot because that would actually line up correctly because right now it's actually mirrored, so it looks like I'm playing with my left hand when I'm not. But then it blocks some of the chat.
You could probably argue
So I
it's a similar scenario where it's like, hey,
just
it's
play
not
with it
been
mirrored.
as impressive so far
Gino
since
had the
summit.
mythic AR that I had today that got faster the longer you hold held down the trigger.
A bit more of a show in recent weeks, haven't they? Thomas and Focus.
Yeah, the thing's actually pretty cool.
Another team I think we'd all expect to make it.
See, best AR over a pistol.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's no
he
surprise
left it.
either that they
Nope.
just
Nope.
kind of stuck to the game plan through and through. Really
I
excited
mean,
to see
It's
that.
crazy how
about-
much you see green pistols, but you like rarely ever even
They'll
get
probably have a decent ways
a
to tread
rare or an
these
epic
zone pulls
pistol,
or
you know?
anything like they have been in recent seasons.
Like you see Green Ranger pistols everywhere, but you hardly ever see rare or epic Ranger pistols.
And the
It's like
only
you just
time
go
see them is-
from green to legendary, you know?
And the only time you see them is when the enemy has them. Has
You're
them.
only delaying
Yeah.
your ability to rotate.
Oh, they're in storm.
This right here.
Oh,
He's
see,
got
he
3
has the
first
best AR.
aids.
That very much intrigues me, Taco. I wasn't too sure where.
What is he
You saw
doing?
how much damage I was dealing to you with that thing
I don't believe
today.
they marked
It
any
was
of
like
the drop
50
map.
damage
Just gimmick, we know
per bullet.
People like to do it. But up
If you can hit
against
both of the shots.
Trexa and Pradage here. And it looks like they already got one onto
Oh,
Pradage.
he has the extender
Trexa
as a
left
shotgun.
alone, so
Now,
not
This
bad
guy too
start
has
to
the
game.
extender.
Instead of a
Be
striker?
careful because Woza is
No,
lurking behind
he
them
has
in
the
this moment.
triple barrel.
They'll be
This
ready
is all
for
solos?
what's happening here. I think it looks like they're just waiting
No,
for an
duos.
attack.
So they okay, these are partners.
Trexa, which they will do.
Okay. They kill
Making
him
it
in
always a
storm.
net positive
Unlucky
to get
for
those
him.
early eliminations, but at the same time, when you have
It's
Yeah,
Messi.
that's right.
He went from
investment,
soccer to
things could
Fortnite.
definitely unfold in a
Oh my
bit of a
god, Messi,
scary
Messi, Messi,
scenario.
Messi.
Checking
Ah,
back
get a
in,
Messi,
though,
get a Messi.
Hero
Ah,
and
get a Messi,
Walls,
get a
it
Messi.
looks
Goal,
like
goal,
they
goal,
had
goal.
you in their sights,
Oh
but
my god,
Goal!
seemingly simmered out to
it's us. Hi, us.
actually bode anything in their favor. But that's why we have to keep checking in
Grace
on
Home.
a handful of different teams.
Ash is
Reason
in
and
here as
Calm.
well.
Definitely a
Spani.
very
Oh,
strong
Ash?
performance
Ashy
this
boy!
weekend. It's now about
Ashy boy!
that momentum
Hello.
as we were
It's my
doing,
son.
sure that they can still maintain that level of play
What's
that
up,
they
dude?
showcased throughout the opens process, and
We're
it's
watching the
haven't talked
trying
to you in a
find
while.
an opening pick here. Want to take the more aggressive front.
watching the FCNS stuff.
FNCS.
FNCS. I'll never get that correct. I gotta say Fortnite. FN. Fortnite. Championship. Is that what it stands for?
Fortnite Champion Series.
Series champion. Champion series. Championship series.
Yeah.
It's FNCSS. Except championship's one word, but.
As much time as you can. Everybody trying to avoid.
What have you been doing, Ash?
Feels like the inevitable, but sometimes that early departure from the lobby, it's just part of the learning process.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah, and
Oh
Exhaustion
yeah.
stole this one out.
Yeah, I
It's
actually
everybody.
saw you streaming Rainbow Six the other day.
Oh, yeah, I was playing Rainbow Six
Scenarios,
Siege
we
the
like
other
to
day,
see them
until I got
very
the gold.
aggressive, looking to
I didn't
take
get to gold
fight to
that, but
people.
I'm pretty bad at
Oh,
Siege.
wait. Let's take a step back.
Same
Exotic
here.
ain't going nowhere.
Something.
Exotic ain't done.
Did you alt tab?
Him off too soon.
Yeah.
He's got the chugs again to stall it out if needed.
I mean, I tried
Forced
playing
to 1v1
Siege
here, and so
and
Khan,
figured that I was
I'll
pretty
just
bad
pick
at
up how
tactical
aggressive
so
he's
test,
been
so
now
I
on the
left
back
it.
foot. Can he respond
I mean, I'm
well
good at
enough? Oh dear.
Siege itself, I'm just bad at
Shields
aim.
are cracked.
Like,
Exotic might just pull off the 1v2.
no,
hit
most
tackle.
matches I win, but I just get like no kills.
It's just such
Yeah.
a rough spot
At
to
the-
be in.
at the
From
bottom
that quickly,
fragger.
Reason and Khan were able to capitalize on finding that initial elimination off the tail end, and now
Yeah, me and Mac been playing builds, so
the situation, Exotic still looking to push
we're
forward.
getting a little better.
A handful
Yeah, that's the main reason we're watching
steps
this, so
to go,
we can
and
learn stuff
sure
from the
enough,
pros.
Khan just on his last legs here, still trying to see
I played
where he
builds
can wiggle
in,
away to.
esports,
The builds are quickly
just
dwindling.
like-
Oh.
Khan takes a moment to try and get that final bit of healing, but it's just not enough. Exotic.
It's just not enough.
What a turn of events there.
What a turn of events.
Different pace,
Let's
reason,
get a
ran at
replay.
Chillin.
Oh
They were
my
both looking to
Oh,
take
knocked down. Oh, it was Resin. He killed Resin too.
out the 2v1 with ease, but they just
That was
Oh,
the
I thought
into
that
isolate.
that was the little boy.
And he doesn't miss his shot onto Reason. And just like that, two players who
And
have
just
been
like that,
You guys have
be
fun.
predicted
two players are eliminated from
of game one.
the FNCS Championship Series.
Might even reckon that as a little bit of a
Why does it say gonna need milk up there?
because you make it, you feel
Is that a
flying
sponsor?
through those opens lobbies, but the whole landscape changes once you get into the set lobby scenario, and that was a prime example. Love the confidence though from Khan and
Oh,
Reason
bye,
to
Ash.
actually try and pick that fight, make sure they could
We
establish
lose
their
them.
surge a little early on. Just sometimes it goes.
My
Yeah, we
boy!
lost him.
Well,
It's my boy.
have to go back to the drawing board, see what you can pull out next in game 2. We do have
We
5
haven't
lobbies
talked to him
work
in a
through
while.
here today,
He's
but you
getting
have
so
to
big.
remember, even if
Yeah,
first
big and
handful of games don't
powerful.
necessarily
Like
go your
Uncle
way, you
Mark.
always have that bailout boss potentially banking on
Look at
the
this
victory
base they have.
royale to secure your spot for the Major 2 finals.
Le
You've
ban
also got the
Loki.
opportunities, though, if you can play a little bit more of that consistency metric of just
9 of the
making it
Hit
into
1
that
duos
top
play
10 for
together in the
placements, and
FNCS Major 1
that
Summit
might
final.
actually be the focal point for many of our teams
Wow.
that
This
don't
dude's got a
necessarily
fortress.
have the expectation
Fuck us.
that they're
Jew.
going to be able to just net the win.
888.
Hey! Jew 888. Jew with W. It's the double G.
El Scary Sean.
Some top tier names up here. We're seeing people rock the best they are because it was definitely underrated. But now that they buffed it as well, it's over. It's fairly rated, I would say.
Storm play we've seen this season.
They're advertising their gaming station over here.
Wow. Not nearly as nice as mine.
Sires are
I want
scary.
that! I want that! You want the nice...
I'd never buy a gaming chair that doesn't have
Breakdown as far as how
leg
aggressive
rest.
these two
Like
can
what?
be and how willing they are to make
Yeah,
risks.
some people's gaming chairs are so good that they have
And I think the key
aimbot
thing
in
for
them.
them is in a lobby like this,
They have aimbot in them.
where they do
It-
probably
it's a
have,
joke.
an advantage as far
Because
as
everybody
Built-in
who
aim
aimbots, then people joke about him as him having a good gaming
play with
set.
that aggression.
Oh.
We've seen it work for them in Grand's lobbies, so why can't it work in this one? I think will be the main thing in their minds.
See, we just need to make like
It's
right
always good to get that
angles like that
experimental phase.
for some reason.
And
So it allows
actually
movement
see whether
and
or
allows you to
not
throw a wall up
strategy
in the middle.
that maybe has some of those risk factors a little bit more involved, but Scary and Size, they are definitely not one to
Shark.
back down from a fight. And even with Shark,
Yeah,
coaching
sad.
on
By the way, I did
no
tell you
defeat
that
in Belgium certified
I
duo
was
territory.
for
I
two
mean, they're
days
the
now
same
trying to
exact
get
boat. They don't really
names.
have
I
anything
didn't
to
know what they
fear.
were gonna
Obviously,
broadcast
they still
it.
want to make sure that they're in contention for the Major 2 finals performance.
Oh, this
but
gun has first shot
bound to
accuracy
see
as
them
well.
maybe get a little bit more frag as some of these lobbies develop.
Okay, they're doing the Peter boat strike.
Right. Want to see them pick things up, entertain us a little bit here in Heat 1. Can't treat.
Oh, he's below. That's not good.
As far as
Oh, here, yeah, the damage starts slowly.
much as far as move around this game, right? It's sort of still in that
Oh,
early
pump from
position where
above,
they
still
would've
below
been
though.
spawn. But that hasn't been a help to
Booty
them.
in her face.
Down on Surge, he doesn't have his teammate.
Oh my
Plenty
god.
of bodies around him. That will just make this
Hornet
an awkward
Gunner fest.
situation moving forward.
Good thing they added that. It's like, fuck the people that just hide.
Chapter 2.
These duos are fighting. It means they're likely desperate for some
All the
surge,
way
and
back in
Gordithi will be the
2020.
first one claimed. And
Wow.
now Zoldyck just trying to see
Oh,
if there's any
fuck.
extension, but Skyjump shuts it all down immediately.
Just ran into a box
Great
and got
collapse
bumped.
by the French duo,
Everybody's
more than happy
below
to take their spoils,
and slightly
now
above.
they are out of here. And that's the exact kind of quick time.
See, that's why they're
sequence you want
building
to see
massive
on these
bases so they
occasions.
can farm
And
cells.
again, our first
And
bit
they
of
can
a
just
taste
stack
of
people.
this weekend of just how Surge turns people into zombies, eh? Running at their walls,
Exactly,
waiting.
Mr.
Running at their
Both
wolves.
Mumsy and Skyjump didn't have
They
much
turn
to
them
do
into
there.
zombies,
They
eh?
made their move into the safe zone.
This guy is rocking a grey pistol.
Even when you'd expect
I
it to
think he
have
got
done some favors
rebooted
for
because if
Country,
you get
he's still
rebooted,
having to worry
That's what you
about
start
the
out
rest
with.
of the lobby,
Yeah.
just pinpointing his exact location. He's been lurking
Why-
around.
why
trying
are
to
we
see where he
replaying?
can pick up
Oh.
some damage, and
He got
he's
the quick
actually
That's why.
credited for that initial knock onto Gordithi. A bit difficult to tell with just how chaotic some of those things started to get involved with all the players just holding on top of each other. But
Yeah, Fatal
even now,
Country just
Country's still
fucking
trying to
lagging
see
all
if
over
he
the
can
place.
break into that edge of zone, and even by the time he
Got
passes
to
up, there's just
imagine
still
lagging
so
all
many
over the place.
duos
Couldn't be
looming
me.
next to him that as a solo from this position,
Dude, I
we haven't
swear to
even
God,
made it
there's
towards the
something
moving zones.
stuck
We're
in
still
my
just stuck
in my neck from
partials,
all
and
the puking.
She's got so much work left to do.
I like feel it back there.
Yeah, Nepal
Oh, this
doesn't
guy's
help
rocking
you,
the
but
mythic
he's just gonna be
extender and the
stuck on this
mythic
congestion.
rapid fire SMG.
It's gonna be an uphill battle to say the least. If the next time we check into
Oh.
him, he's even still in this lobby, I would be surprised.
Uphill battles
It's
are
ability to
interesting.
maneuver here, but for the teams who maybe are looking in better spirits and better shape, the time to move is now. Skyjump and Mumsy will start their ascent towards the safe zone, and they won't be the only ones doing it either. You can see all the players starting to move on through now. But for the players who were positioned in the safe zone already, the opportunity now to open up and just get some more limbs. Teeny and Shark looking to farm here.
There's 50,
Players
there's
rotate
60
their
people
way in.
alive, by the way.
Teeny
In
and
this
Shark,
tiny
this is
zone.
just brutal. Absolutely challenging every single player. That's just been a little bit too late to the
20%
party. They have an excellent
back in
position
Epic
to control
rewards from every
all these
Rocket
duos
League.
that they really prevent them
Oh,
from getting
yeah.
near the line of
Oh
sight.
my
It's
God.
actually going to be claimed
Gonna
by
need
the
milk.
Warriors.
I'm gonna need milk.
One step ahead. That little bit of an advantage. Sometimes that's all it takes, especially in a meta like this one. where then
Especially
it
like
feels
a meta
you
like
just
this one.
separate in moments' notice. There's just so much aggression that's starting to
You
really take
love
place
to
here.
make
Pixie
fun
now
of people's
left in a
actions.
very difficult position. He knows that he's just got to leave Swizzy to the wolves.
You think she
won't
talks
get
like that in real
the
life?
opportunity to look back and try to save his duo, and his
Like,
lookout
dude, you like
Yeah.
totally want to hang out later? I totally think that we should
That's all he needs.
hang
The
out. I'm
overdrive,
thinking like
sometimes
3 p.m. 3 p.m. and we'll meet up. All right, we'll play some Fortnite and we'll get our builds on.
So many more lines
Cause I really want to try the new meta.
making those types of rotations.
Yeah.
Which is why if you're Thomas and Focus,
We're
you
gonna
just get above
play
the rest
with
of the lobby
Thomas
and you don't
Erste.
deal with any of that.
We need to play the
Oh,
FNCS.
Lobby, there is one team higher than
Yeah.
position on the other side.
I think Thomas HD is playing on controller.
A chance to look back and see just how
Lucky.
well Thomas and Focus are kind of
Or
displaying
that's
their
that's how he
awareness. That's
prefers to
exactly
have
what we
the
want to see. A great
the
defensive
guns.
metric, also prevents Rep from having any real opportunity to try and challenge them on height. And now Skyjump, Momsy tuning back
Oh,
in.
Skyjump
They're
with
still
zero,
struggling
with
their
zero
surge. Despite finding
kills
that
and
early
below,
elimination back in
some
Storm,
said.
it hasn't done them too many favors just now. This rotation
Oh,
just
wait,
going so far
kill.
away, but Skyjump
Kill.
with a very
Skyjump.
shot there to land an
Look how
elimination,
they're
but it doesn't
moving,
really
by the
have
way.
an
I could
opportunity
never,
to move the
I
body.
could never have so
Unfortunately,
much
just has to
adrenaline in my
keep it
system to do
moving.
this.
They're just still so far away, and they know what awaits them. The longer it takes.
Oh,
and
Skyjump
Momsy
died.
Now forced to reconcile as a solo.
Yeah, props him from getting out initially, but
Leos
He has only
Momsy.
they don't have time to
Only
think, they
19
just
builds
have to
left.
move.
He has to
Momsy
make them
on
count.
the move will pick one up along the
You
way.
can see the builds like right
And I
under
mean,
the
every
target.
box at this point, you'll just take whatever you can get.
Oh my god. 2 builds left. He can't hold it any longer.
It's so difficult to
Oh.
watch. Forced to
Oh.
drop into the water,
Fuck.
but completely out of builds. The entire lobby just zoning in. So that'll be the end of lobby run number 1. But Shark Teeny, they've done a great job at elevating
Teeny's,
themselves from where they were last
oh,
seen. Focus
VP
and
Focus
Thomas,
with
though,
the
still
Mythic.
very much aware.
Look
Oh,
that.
got lobby.
Punishing Teeny for that rotation.
Lobby
forward.
blasted
They're
already.
already on the front side of
Lobby
zone
sprayed,
control,
goddamn.
even at a slightly
Lobby
lower
sprayed.
tier. Now they'll have the opportunity
Yeah.
to ramp up, take back control of high ground.
Yeah,
and see
comrade.
whether or not they continue to suppress the rest of this lobby, and any bit of momentum that players had started to try and use to sort of ascend forward. It's
Sort of
going to be
try and
difficult to
use.
contain. Thomas and Focus,
Thomas
they were
HD
very
solo on
lucky
the high
height.
ground.
Shark Teeny, they had to pause and heal. Bound to use up
I don't know
a
why
good
I'm
amount of
saying that.
resources,
He's saying
but
it
still,
anyway.
Not the turn. They'll head right back to front side. Seems like Teeny and Shark are adamant on trying to control height.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard, man. With the things Thomas is doing with that Stinger SMG right now in this lobby, anybody trying to take their height off of them is gonna be in for a world of hurt. But it looks like both of our premier teams in this lobby are looking for the one and done. They don't want to play any more games after this one. So that battle for height will continue. Chino and Pablo, they ain't quite worried
Nice
about the height
tunneling.
just yet. But they're looking
Yeah,
strong
is like
as
the top 10 stay on to the next one, or
Still trying to make sure they can have some semblance of control
wait,
toward
let me
that
take
front
a
is
side
second.
of zone.
what's
Teeny
the
really
threshold they're
playing
using?
towards the back, but Chino with an excellent shot here. Just a perfect punish onto the deal, and unfortunately, Chino Pablo, that's the exact sort of reverse that they were hoping for. Just buys them a little bit more time to replenish some of their shields, but Shark Teeny, they are just tunneling non-stop on this lower layer. Eventually, someone is going to have to contend with the amount of space control that they've managed to build up here, but
Top 10
running
in
low on
Europe
mats,
and North
they want
America
it off with
Central,
pretty
top
challenging. They're gonna
18
have
in
to
all
find
other regions.
another set of eliminations,
Ah.
and obviously,
Okay.
everyone
Tiebreaker
is
will
trying
be
to
solved by
secure
the
that
sum of
victory.
victory
Chino,
runs, then by
Pablo,
the
they
average
might be the ones
eliminations,
to
then
ultimately
by
take
the
over
average
on the way back.
tiebreaker placement,
Yeah,
and then
time
by
is
the
running
average
out
time
for
alive.
Shark and Teeny, and so you see Teeny trying to force the issue towards Pablo on front side low. Pablo though has the HP to fend him off for just a moment, and we'll see what these two can do with their backs
North
against the
America
wall. They will
Central
make
and
an
Europe
open
get
up here
3
by
hits,
Edits.
while the
Can't
how do
other
you
one gets
track
only
them through
2.
the walls and shit?
And so,
What the fuck?
again, as this lobby
Yeah,
continues to
visualize
fill out,
that,
it
yeah.
just looks like a better situation for Focus and Thomas up above.
More than content to sort of let these lower layers cannibalize
Oh!
themselves for them as Teeny.
800 damage
Oh
with
no,
that.
Wax has lost Kiro in the fall.
Walks
So
with
now
3
Wax
builds
is
left. I
scrambling,
don't
trying
think
to
he
look
can do
every
this,
which way,
yeah.
but there's just too many bodies surrounding him. Waza claims Wax, then gets cleaned up. Teeny
Thomas
and
Chase,
Shark
this
Dove,
still
they
on
might
high,
just
by the
be
way.
the ultimate victors of the low ground. It's a solo Pablo Wingu. We've seen him in this position before, and whether or not he can actually overcome it, it's going to be a very difficult task. He's still got 2 relatively healthy duos to contend with, but Focus and Thomas, this looks
Yeah,
like their game to
that
bring
thing
home.
like
They
the
have
beams.
not had to do much with the way those zones pulled below. It just forced everyone into each other, and they'll look to try and make that happen one more time. Pablo will look to be a spoiler to Teeny and Shark. They have to deal with him first before they look up on height. They need anything that they can squeeze out of him to keep them in this one. Shark running around with just no builds remaining.
This guy is
He's
praised
trying
to be the
get
next
him while
Peterbot, by the
dodging
way.
the pressure from above.
Yeah, I've seen a video of him.
How much longer you can do it for.
Let's see, let's
Allows
see.
him to survive.
Oh,
It's
he
about
has.
2v1
Oh,
against a
sprayed.
Shark with no builds, and you've got to think.
Oh,
Oh God!
Thomas will do it, but Shark hits hard, he hits heavy, and so it's never over until the final.
He hits heavy!
Next, Shark up
Oh my God,
against
he has
Focus now.
infinite heals left. He can do this. I
who will
believe.
hit the crucial shot sharp.
Let's not jinx it,
Dancing
though.
around the storm line. He's trying to find the angle, trying to find the right opportunity. He has the builds now to play around with this one. And it's not going to be an easy finish here.
Only 8 builds for
Battle of
Focus
a
though.
new era,
That
that's
is
for
not
sure,
looking
but
good for him.
Focus, he's trying to make sure they maintain that 2 versus 1 advantage, just immediately taken away from them. But Shark looking to play spoiler, whether or not he's actually got the gusto to pull it out though. Still buying a little bit more time, making sure that he's on as much even footing as possible. Both of these players down to their last final builds. Focus still looming overhead, crouching up, but just no advantages in sight. And Shark trying to break everything surrounding him just to see whether or not he could squeeze out an additional.
Oh.
player.
Oh,
Finally
oh,
gonna try
He
to
almost
get
popped up.
excellent
He
block
fucking
there to prevent Shark from
floored him.
challenging outright, but Focus, he still knows they've got to try and get the job done. He might have the health advantage, but they're both completely
I
out
tagged
of
him.
builds. Shark stuck on these lower
Oh,
layers.
Shark
forced
with
to
0
start trying
heals.
to
This
make his
gonna
way
be a
through some of these
heal.
pre-existing
This
builds.
doesn't
Not
look
only
good.
that, but the storm
Yeah,
just
Shark's
taking
dead.
away
It was a
at
nice
his
try,
HP
though.
bar. Focus only needs to connect a single
Yeah, he
shot
doesn't
to
have
bring
health.
down Shark,
No,
but he knows
the other
just
guy
how
does.
dangerous this position could really be. In fact, he's not willing to take it to risk. He'll let the storm handle it for him, and just like that, Focus and Thomas, they are
Damn.
out of here and headed straight
Yeah,
for the
I
Major 2
I was
finals
preparing
battle
for a
bus.
1v2.
Hey, look, I know we said this is Heat 1, but that might have just been a preview of what you can expect in next week's grand finals. It's going to be Focus and Thomas.
Yeah, the
that
finals
secure
are next
our
week,
first
by the way.
spot, and what a way to do it.
So they're done. They don't have to play anymore.
Mini to
No,
Carter. What
they
do you
do
make of that
have to
one?
play.
Well,
Even
All
though
5 games.
I, for one, am
all 5
living
games, even though they win one.
hydration break meta.
I mean,
Because
if you
we've
win
seen
one, you get
heroes
like
before,
944
but actually
points.
seeing this 1v1, I was
Lead ahead.
transported back to the player room in Düsseldorf, seeing the pros go 1-to-1 and getting to see those two play cat and mouse, having their pauses, not panicking, and just giving us top quality Fortnite. Mini Miner, what a way to open the
Fortnite,
first
we need
game.
to talk.
Yeah, really great from Thomas and Focus. I mean, it's nice to see them picking up the first game victory out. They did it last major as well in the very first heat, so it's nice to see them sort of replay.
Mini
that,
Miner.
I should say. And yeah, it's a team that we'd expect to qualify through into
Mini
the grand
Miner.
finals. I do think it was a bit of a misplay from them though.
What are these names, by the way? Okay, Frankie, yeah. Mini Miner and the best taco. What the hell?
Surely with the Jugs, you don't want to be dropping down and then, of course, trying to take that 1v1.
Oh.
But ultimately, Focus was the one that closed it
How
out.
do they like with an SMG at that distance? Like I don't.
Leading up to those,
He still does like 19 damage from that distance. Epic plus rarity.
This match. They were always healthy, always had mats.
I see people with SMG at that distance that don't do
Fight to
shit.
Get refreshes and recuperate loot. I mean, they were basically
Oh,
in control the whole
God,
time.
that best AR is like the best gun
But the deja
ever.
vu came through. They won the first game in their heat last major. They won the first game in their heat this major, automatically qualifying themselves straight to the finals. Where in
I
this
wish
major they
he
got
won,
fourth, and funny
though.
enough, Sharktini got 5th, right by them on the leaderboard.
That
so
would have
very
been
funny
like
way to
the
close this
best
one out, but it was definitely the
2v1
right
solo
play
clash
during the heal
that
off.
you could
Yeah,
get.
that other guy had heals and he had enough heals to go to a vendor. So
Other big names are now going to be stepping up into their place and taking the next victory royale. The fact that we got
Why-
Shark and
why
Team
are
in that
you
last
calling
week
it a
1v1,
vendor?
Pablo
It's called a
clutching
vending
third for
machine.
the duo. I mean,
Okay,
I can't wait to
same
talk
thing.
about what these big
Nah.
runners
The same thing.
A break before we can do that. But Mini Miner, just one more thing on Thomas and Focus before we go. This map, it's incredibly congested. It feels claustrophobic almost in terms of the drop spots. It looks like duos, they've got places to themselves. Thomas and Focus, they are not inhabiting anymore their tiny little island in Heatwave Harbor. Do you think any duo is going to move into that spot despite it being so small?
Yeah, you have to imagine so.
I
A lot
think
of
we
teams
have
will then go
15,
for that job. It always happens in these heats.
50,
It always happens where a
no,
lot of
5
teams
minutes
will then
until the
try
next
and
match.
Go there as well. Maybe we'll have 2 teams. Who knows?
Who knows? Let's go to a short break. When we come back, we'll be talking about the other duos in the lobby.
Yeah,
3 minutes.
God damn! You saw that snipe?
Yeah.
God damn, this isn't even a cup, and they're playing like it's a.
Oh,
Ooh.
took them both out.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I don't know. Mine move around, and honestly, I don't know why you need it. Like, it's more of an annoyance.
I guess for your back, if you're done gaming, you can pull.
No, I'm saying like the
press.
armrest. The armrests move around. It's like, why do you need them to move around? Man? This looks like an AI.
Gonna need milk. I think you have to put your camera a little bit more down. Just a tiny tad.
Why?
Because you're blocking the gonna need milk. In
Well. Only because the screen's smaller.
Oh yeah, maybe you don't have to. I mean, it shows it like on full screen. You don't. Goddamn, Ozzy Ontix is getting like 7K people watching him. I think Europe has the more viewership as well, because it's such a big region. Malibuka, Malibuka is my goat, actually. He's my personal goat.
Just Batman without a shirt on, or
Welcome back to FNCS Major 2 Europe. We've had
Beach
one game,
Batman?
we've got 4 more
Yeah,
to
Beach
go.
Batman.
So let's take a look at the leaderboard and see where we're at. And a quick reminder, in the heat, if you win a victory royale, you
I
go
love
straight
this
through
weather,
to
by the way.
next
It's a little
weekend's
bit
final.
chilly.
Thomas and Focus, they
see,
did
she just said if you
back
beat
in
a
Major
victor,
1,
if
they've
you
done it
beat
in
one, you
Major
go
2,
straight to the
they've
next
won
one.
their first game of the
Oh,
heat.
really?
So we get to see them play until next weekend to Cartron. Devastation.
Yeah, but they still
That
have
was
to
a
play,
show.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're happy, but they're like,
Yeah,
where are they gonna get
but I
the
mean, look at the
points from? It's
points.
already
Like
there.
the
Now,
second
ultimate
place
number
only
2,
got
Pablo
52 and
Chino's
70,
team. It is
and they
a
got
top
1,000.
expect to see
Like
it.
they're
Yeah, because they
You could-
won.
Tournament.
you could, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they could just leave. Like they don't have to play.
Yeah,
Oh,
still
wait, I
early
think
days, of course, for these guys. Of course, Shark
I
and
think
Teeny, a
I
team
think it
that,
does say
of course, had a
whoever
really good
wins.
endgame right there. Not too many in terms of eliminations. It'll have
That-
to set
does
up
go
a
to
high
the
ground
next
here
one.
a lot earlier
Like
on.
I would,
Now,
even if they made me
it was
play, I would
60
just
and
quit.
Focus that ended up
Or
taking
I don't know.
them down from that
Yeah,
position.
you can't do
And
the
ultimately, it was
chorus,
just too
you
much of a
get
beat, I think it was from
disqualified.
Focus to
Because
make it
that's
happen.
just
But
the
they played these
griefing.
mid-ground layers actually really well, exactly as we'd expect
That's
to see
the
from these guys. And when
they just
I
don't
suppose
beat,
whenever there's
you
a
know?
team that have maybe a lower amount of eliminations and they're playing that mid-ground layer, it just shows how well they did play it. They used all those materials really effectively. They made sure to use old tops, and they weren't too wasteful.
Oh
right?
yeah,
So
the most
it just shows
consistent
these guys
duos
are
in each
really
group,
prepared right now. They're looking good.
top
they're
10
feeling good.
in
And,
EU
of course,
and-
it was really unfortunate
and
actually
North
for
America
Shark,
Seller will
they
also
couldn't
advance
quite
to the
find this
major
win
finals.
because
Okay.
he almost did everything perfectly. It was just unfortunate they didn't have as many
So
shots.
they say.
Yeah, I'd say he literally did everything he could. I mean,
Yeah.
he got the final refresh at 0 materials. He needed.
Damn, he was
at that
second, and he still
But Frankie, it
got
was a
third.
good play by Shark and Teeny.
I mean, I'm excited to get to see more games from these guys.
There's
and
a lot
now
of
that Focus and
factors,
Thomas are out of the lobby,
that,
the high ground is surely
What if
theirs
they get
to
placement
take.
points and
There's
points?
big
What the
names
fuck?
here, Swizzy and Pixie, for example. We didn't see
Placement
much of
points
them
count
in the
towards
first
the
game, but I imagine
points
they
as
will
well.
bounce back. Pablo and
So the
Chino,
points
you see
are
them in
an
I guess the
overall,
other, yeah, the other guys do
They're
have
almost
6
guaranteed to
limbs.
get through, whether it's via victory royale
So they have more
or
points
consistency.
because
The thing
of
that I
the
loved about these two in this
3 more
first game,
limbs.
Takata, was that both of them were still
The other guys got
alive
plate
in
'cause they got second.
in
Okay, yeah.
zone 11, and Pablo finished things off in third with the guys.
Yeah, there was the three big trios up. Thomas Focus, Sartini, and Gino Pablo. The chemistry's there. I mean, this is one of the best duos, not only in the region, in the whole world. And what's interesting is they actually dropped pretty close to Thomas and Focus, and right in between, they're like sandwiched in between a triple con location. There's three duos contesting, so now that Thomas is qualified and that spot's open on the map, maybe even Pablo and Chino will have less people fighting in the surrounding area, so it might be less
Oh, he had to
opportunities
reload.
for them to play out that early game moving forward. So hopefully that's not the case. They're first place in terms of consistency, not counting
1 minute.
Focus, so I'm sure they'll be able to keep it up.
Okay, I jumped the gun. Actually, it was zone 10 when Chino went down. But
Sponsored
we're
by
used to
Blacklight
seeing
and
one of
Gonna
these
Need
players
Milk.
for this duo having to clutch through zone after zone after zone, so it's a fantastic
Oh, we're not
start
sponsored
for
by
these
Blacklight
guys.
and
Also a fantastic
Gonna Need
start
Milk.
for
They're
Kiro
sponsored by
and
Blacklight and
Wox.
Gonna Need
This
Milk.
is a duo that we saw pulling off some great fights in the mid-game. And I think
What
they're
is
a duo
Gonna
that we
Need
can expect to
Milk
see
about,
more
by the way?
from. They've got great histories behind them, but now as a duo mini-miner, we should be excited, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is a team that really goes under the radar when we're talking about sort of really high-level EU competitive. I know, I think it was Kiro and Kiduo.
There's
a
another
couple
Havoc.
seasons ago had a really good FNCS. I think it was around 5th or something like that they ended up placing, and they just were looking so good all season long. So hopefully for Kiduo,
Havoc is the company, the clan that has them.
his standards. So it's a good start for them, and hopefully they can continue.
The Gonna Need Milk
Yeah,
Alpen is
it's,
among
an
their
interesting,
dairy
story,
advertising
the
initiative
story
by Milk
of
Pep
Wox's
that
former
updates the
trio
classic
last year, but
Got
there's no
Milk
time to
too.
talk about that right now because we're ready for game number 2 with Taco and 11-2K.
Definitely excited to see what actually takes place over at Heatwave Harbor, because with the drop spot now opening up, since Focus and Thomas are qualled through here, Levin, you'd have to expect that someone else is going to try to stake their claim to the POI.
Yeah, and there's like a bunch of teams like contest each other in that area, right? So surely
The
someone
best
decides
tag.
we don't want to be involved in this.
These
madness.
guys were commentating on the Pro-Am, by the way, 2 weeks
And
ago.
I think the biggest problem with that mentality is you might not be the only one thinking that, so then you're contested anyway off spawn at a POI you don't usually drop out. We'll see, we'll see. I think we've seen examples of both, right? There's been times where we expected someone to take a POI and it never actually happened, right? Because people are just so focused on what they're doing in the lobby. So I'd expect someone to land there. We'll see who it is. I think there's a bunch of different candidates all who would be willing to take a spot. So let's see who is able to change their off-spawn fortunes here in game number 2.
Oh yeah! Heatwave
Open up
Harbor.
a lot of opportunities for everyone else still left to compete in today's competition, but those first lobby jitters bound to start.
It's cool to see the whole spread.
Here for any of these duos that might
We
have
could have
that
landed on the
anxiousness
Tippewanki
heading
land. Would have been
into
fine.
today's heats. And now I think the big question that remains is just who's going to bring home lobby number 2. There are just so many possible answers to fill in the blanks there, but right here, right now, just trying to hone in on who's going to get the best drop.
Best drops the fucking motel right there. Duh.
Looks like someone's been outdropped.
Just a hit. Kido and Prex wasting absolutely zero time. When you've got
Oh, they have
all
both
this
of the
room to
guns.
work with now,
But
goes
he has a
down
rapid fire as
solo,
well.
hiding out in the bathroom,
They,
but
he could
Prex
do
and
this,
Kido
but
they
it's
won't be
unlikely.
content until they've got this second elimination under their belt. They want to ensure that they have full
Oh,
stakes.
I think he's
area.
running away to loot
Where is
on
Dewey?
the... Oh,
He
shit!
can. Tipping finagling his way around, stuck on the staircase though. Nowhere left to run. The shot not going to connect, and just like that, Rax Kiduo striking first here in lobby 2.
Yeah, in a fight that I think people probably predicting them to win, right? I think oftentimes people are scared away by teams who are off spawn. Cracks and Kiddo, I think in the past.
Doesn't even wait for his buddy.
Do
Just
well
takes
in
him.
these types of scenarios,
Okay.
and just from the drops.
I don't know.
Well ahead on this one. Trucks and Pradage looking for some better fortunes after the struggles we saw from them in game 1.
They have 0 points, really?
It's a bit complicated.
They were struggling that much that they didn't even get to the like top 50.
Juice and Karmi have really kind of played spoiler to the area that Trexer and Pradage been landing at. Just waiting to see whether or not Golden Grove continues to kind of have those 4 teams sort of circling around it. That's always going to complicate your early loot path strategies and whatnot. Even the surge. We saw
Yeah, I
just
suppose you
how
could get boots
much
and
the
just go
surge was
fly
bringing
around,
a lot
look
of
for
these players in that
epic
first
chests.
lobby, and there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot of time
They're
left to
definitely
sort of
good for
regroup
early
and
game, but for
figure out
fighting,
what
they're
strategy is
not
actually
that
going
good.
to
Oh,
work
yeah.
best to actually make
But,
sure
like,
that
in the
you
They're
beginning,
very
just to
good.
try to find loot.
later on.
Yeah.
Pablo and Chino, a team who in that last game were involved, didn't necessarily look like they were.
See, I mean, why they're playing is that there could be another team.
That they are going to be a team who
What if there's like another team that wins 2 times in a row, right?
on their way to the finals if they
And then they get deplaced.
doing Chu. Looked good at times in that last game, but again, I think there's still more to these.
Oh,
guys.
Austin Powers.
On the other
This is
team,
the
we
Austin
saw
Powers guy.
at Summit and chose to stick together.
Oh, Vadiel, yeah.
A little bit of team building
Yeah.
chemistry
The deal.
with him, because there was that
Yeah, baby.
lapse, you could say, in terms of determining whether or not they would actually see things through as a duo.
Big
This
Airport.
season
What a
competition,
creative
but
name.
a lot of these teams just sort of kind of encroaching on the outskirts of the map, just trying to gauge whether or not they'll be able to actually find their footing early on. Even if you can escape a lot of the early turmoil, doesn't mean that you're going to be uncontested
Dude,
forever.
this building sucks
Now,
to fight
Pixie
in, by
and
the way.
Swizzy, a little bit of trouble.
The grid is like
Battle
messed
but
up in here.
definitely seeming to have the upper hand here, as you would expect from 2 veterans.
It's so tight. That's what he said.
Just so many builds to kind of break through. Step across, Pixie, Swizzy, trying to see if they can establish a little bit
Oh,
more
Mythic
space here,
Pistol.
but Swizzy actually receiving a little bit more return fire than he'd been hoping for.
Mythic
and
Pistol does like
just like that,
211 DPS.
kind of keep playing peekaboo through the window.
Meow.
Right side peek, I think, would lend him a slight advantage here, but it's that possibility of the sneak up from first duo. This is the last thing that Pixie and Swizzy probably trying to get entangled with. Surprisingly enough, though,
I give you a
Pixie
bad. You kind of stink.
gonna just head straight towards these vending machines. Even pick up the
Oh,
personal
they bought the
He's done
scanner.
Playing guess and check. He'd rather just know for sure who's in.
Oh my god,
here.
there is on. You're better than this,
A little bit of
goddammit.
a look over at Sunken
Dying
Shores
again.
to kind of highlight
Oh!
some early issues there for Reason and Khan. They came into this weekend relatively hot, but now's not the time to start to cool off. They're really going to have to look to start bouncing back here if they want to scale their way up for consistency on that leaderboard.
Yeah, these guys, we saw them taking fights in that first game, but not really looking to commit and overextend where they didn't have
So
to.
Reason has
Maybe
fucking died 2 times in a row in the off-spawn fight.
Just a bit more, just to try to see things through. Those are the kind of adjustments you end
Oh,
up
by the
having
way,
to make
sometimes
like this one.
teams split this POI because it's so large. There's like 3 teams that are landing here.
For now.
Definitely looks
The
like
Battle
Pulsar
Woods.
Scanner did Pixie
Yeah.
some pretty big favors here. Sure enough, the markers going through made it much easier for Pixie to just close out on at least one of those eliminations.
Oh my
They've
god,
been
is this
trying
a
to
lurk?
stake their claim
This is a
to
lurk.
Battle Woods all season long.
Oh no.
But they're not the only ones interested.
Teeny and Shark here on our screens. Did you think he was gonna do it? You can be honest with me, Terry. There was a part of you that thought Shark was
I
gonna
think
do it.
Oh,
Pixie
he
thought
was left
was gonna do it,
behind.
and
He's
that's
he's
why
Oh.
a 1v2 now.
option. Better, better safe than sorry if you're in that sort of position. But
Oh, I think
would
the
not have
team
been
is going
surprised
for
in
the other
slightest to
guy.
see Shark overcome it. The moment that he got that first elimination,
Yeah.
onto Thomas, that's
Oh,
kind
no,
of the
Shark
moment
is
where
going
you
for
have
the
to
other
stop
guy.
and rethink
Team is
everything.
putting pressure on the other guy as well. They're
That's what the
getting
best
third
players
party
do,
now.
man. They'll fill you with fear.
No?
That's why you just never want
Oh, I think, yeah, they're getting...
Especially not. Shark is the last person on EU you want to give the one.
Oh,
Oh!
Hold on.
oh.
Oh my
You know what,
god.
take that all back. Forget about Shark. He's not the real deal.
With the fucking best they
He
are.
might be feeling like a fraud just
Wait,
now.
did Tini
Teeny
die?
Before to lick his wounds and head off elsewhere.
I didn't see it. I mean, I saw Shark
no.
did.
Right though, like that.
Oh no,
the
she said that
counter
he's going elsewhere.
breakout in that instant.
Let's not rewatch this one. I don't. No, we don't need to show the replay this one, guys. Come on, guys. We ain't got.
It's a bit vicious by production if you think about it.
Rough.
Great. Well, look. Usually you don't want to give Shark the 1v1 because usually it doesn't go like that. But you know,
Hey.
I think every Fortnite player has their moments.
Great.
It won't be the end of their game though. I don't think that one will be. So it looks like Peaks
Two
and
teams
Chris
over
were able
here.
to get
I don't think they know
their
they're here.
limbs, but the fighting ain't done here in the storm. It's never ending. Whenever the zone pulls
Oh
away
no, I
from
think
Lifty,
Dino knows that they're there.
That's been-
And he's trying to lurk up on them.
Slight problem too for this north side.
Ooh.
Everybody fighting over the bending control as Chris Peakser. They just had a better setup ready. to
Okay,
sort
well,
of
Pay
ambush anyone
plays
that
just died to Storm.
actually headed that direction. But it does leave teams in awkward positions now because even with that vending control, they still know there's a solo looming about. They also know that there's bound to be potentially some third-party interference teams that didn't necessarily have the best start to this match that might be shooting a little bit further north. And Dino and Kylie, one of those duos, not too far off.
Oh,
from
he's
where they
using
initially
the
started
new
off, and
pistol.
more than happy to
Yeah.
take advantage of the situation.
I don't know if you saw the video I sent you about this. But it does like 90 damage per shot.
we've seen a couple
And if you
1v2s
bounce
or near
it,
1v2, so I'm not gonna
It does
write
150.
Peaks off just yet.
Pixel but alone.
He has the whites to play relatively long, but so do they.
Kylie Blowjob
They
King.
actually just don't want to deal with that. Fairs.
We've already got a net benefit from one elimination. Sometimes it just works a bit better. Get a slightly better positioning, moving a little bit further, closer towards the zone. And then you can always look back. You know there's going to be at least one duo trailing that's not necessarily in the greatest spot if they do play for the reboot later on. Minori and Darkos, on the other hand, though, making their way up from pretty deep south side position. And definitely a duo to keep an eye out for in terms of picking up a Victor Royale at some point throughout these remaining lobbies. Granted, they're not the only ones hunting it out.
All the shield gone.
Yummy, Zarek, now looking forward
Spotty
to see what else they can
ramping
try and
up.
build.
They just built a ramp and a roof. A ramp and a
Good
cone, I
spot
mean.
here
I think,
on that.
yeah,
They're
I think they're
patient
not
enough for all the
trying. They're
opportunities that
trying
come.
to not get shot
They're
at
just
from
moving through
above
like
if,
that.
someone choke it.
Oh. See, look, I'm not a complete.
Oh, they're getting
jinx.
low beat sprayed.
They're just not the only ones sending shots. That's the bigger takeaway. The moment that one team is sort of pinpointed as the weak spot, that's where you start to see everybody else more than happy to try and gather their surge too. But only sitting 156 above,
Oh,
Spying
87
Lizzie,
below.
a little bit more of a difficult position. They are just below, so they likely want to start getting a little bit more aggressive with that duo just next to them. But when you have that third-party presence, it makes it so
Okay, so
difficult
it's
to actually
definitely
look for
gonna
a
end in
box
one
fight. You
killer.
know that you could become a victim at a moment's notice, and it's the one thing that everyone's trying to avoid. But Orc and Seda
Odasai.
and chilling
Oh,
inside
that's
of 1v1.
He actually did good
Got a decent
yesterday
face up,
in the
but-
evaluation performance. I think so.
So got a decent amount of work cut out for them.
He did decent. I watched Ozzy Ontic stream about it.
Yeah, they're a team that I feel like maybe. I don't know if under the radar is the right word, but. Team filled with
It's
surprises.
gonna start
here.
shooting right now.
I think a lot of the
So
time
they're
it just
gonna have
comes
to
down
move.
to whether or
And
not
he
they've
doesn't have.
woken
Oh,
up on the right side of the
wait,
bed.
they have a charged and 3 medkits and
Sometimes-
bandages.
Come through these just exhilarating performances. So hopefully we get one of those today.
Some of that maybe even hinging upon, I think, Sato more directly. He's had those circumstances where he's just been such a prominent fragger in a lobby,
Oh,
but
they're below. That's
now
bad.
in this set lobby, definitely need to pull out all the stops. Can't afford to go between hot and cold performances. You really just want to try and cement your position early on, not through a victory royale, but just by building up enough placement points early on so that you can afford to have maybe 1 or 2 out of these 5 lobbies not necessarily go your way.
Yeah, and obviously we saw Exotic go down earlier, and so the position that leaves Tillin in is not the best one, but he's making the best of it here. You see just how tough he's making the rotation. I don't know if you want to anger these guys as they move on through. It might not matter with just how many other players are sort of rotating around them. They just have to focus on getting in themselves. No time for revenge whatsoever.
Sometimes you can see that
Moving around the
mentality
crackheads on the map.
take place, though. If it's not going to be me, it's not going to be you either.
They want that
And
crack.
that's where things can start to become a little bit more complicated.
AKA the
But for
victory
Waza and
royale.
TK, still just
Offensive.
waiting. A little bit of a hillside position, but the
Oh,
congestion is quickly pulling
Stylefan.
their direction. Darkos and
He
Minori
doesn't have any sets.
seem to
Stylefan
be
goes down.
involved. A little bit of this mix-up here. But KM was a good amount of materials. Not really in any sort of rush, kind of recognizing the fact that there are just so many other teams trying to rotate through their area. But first and foremost, see if they can pick up our Pixar. Not going to connect the shots that they were hoping for, but Pixar just having to get
Oh,
ever
they're
closer. I
getting
mean, they
held
gotta come
into
straight to where
Zor.
Zor are at.
Zor. Yeah, they're getting held
For that
into Zor.
alone, you would think
Oh,
that this
Pixar
would go
bot
highly in their
sprayed by
favor,
by another duo.
but the last couple
Dead.
of moments, other players in the lobby trying to see if they can steal that one away. The elimination points are credited.
It's
It's
like they're all just working the storm line. Like, look at nobody's in the middle.
Monkey Land just has a lot of
They all
varying
want to be in the
terrain here,
storm
lots
line
of little
because,
places for
that's,
teams to hide. And for
I
those
think
that are already
I
set
think if
up
you're
like
in the middle,
Bodisai and Sato,
you're
this
more
is
likely
where
to
you
get
want to kind
sprayed,
of
right?
see them
I guess so.
utilize that early advantage.
Yeah, we've gone from one corner of the map to the
Uh,
other. I'm
supply
sure
drop on
Focus
the
and
ground.
Thomas are watching this one. Very glad they don't have to partake in this game. Bahari and
64
Cammy, a better
people alive.
situation for them this time around. We'll see whether or not they can make good use of it.
It's a little bit tough.
Oh, up here zone. This will be fun to watch.
Shark is back,
Oh, hi, Shark.
so at least get to see whether or not he can fully make up for that little bit of a hiccup earlier on.
Shark
So
and
this
Tini
is
also
really
finished second in Hit
where
1,
you
Game
start to
1
see,
of
I think,
Major
Shark
1.
and Tini
Behind
really
Focus
shine
and
is
Thomas
in those
HD
endgame
again.
moments when the pressure starts to be at its highest levels.
They give like little fun facts in the top left.
Yeah. Quick stat.
We saw them
I'm gonna read those out loud
vying for height.
whenever
Before
they
Focus and Thomas
pop up.
took it off of them in game 1.
Oh, they'll have to navigate down the hill. That's
Be
gonna be
surprised
tricky.
if they look to play it here again.
Or, yeah, they're gonna have to navigate down the hill.
Not sure I'm a fan of
What
where
happened
he
here?
was currently forced to try and contend with, but
Oh.
for Hari and Cammy, this worked out excellently. Managed to find elimination in the low ground, potentially even upgrade some of their loadouts, but
A lot of people don't have storm sets.
that solo position, and well, you would think that would help them out a little bit here, but Hari now just being completely focused by the lobby might still have an opportunity to try and revive Cammy, but it is going to come at a cost, a good amount of hard material.
Oh,
having been
Predaz
destroyed there, and
Predaz with the
Traxxas
lurk.
now circling up, trying to see if
Has
they
to
can
leave
get
his
an
teammate, he can't
play,
revive him.
and they will be able to at least steal the body loot there
Yeah.
from Cammy.
He even struggled to open the wall the first edit.
Traxxas and Predaz there, though, and
Just
Hari
reassuring that
left, kind of
they struggle with shit like
for
that
himself,
too.
always a difficult spot to be in as a
Makes
solo.
you feel better about
Shark and
yourself.
Tini
Yeah, a
will
little
work
better.
together, try and
Tini
make sure
again
that
with
they
the
put themselves in best possible position.
triple barrel, and we see Walks with the Maven.
But still a great opportunity and plenty of opportunity.
I guess he
here
didn't
for the
find
rest of the
another
players in
shotgun.
this lobby. And we're seeing who's taking their opportunities when they come. Shark is certainly one of them. Could do
Headshot
it
on that.
left without a clue what has happened to him.
Scary Sean.
Who's up there? Trying to
Scary
play high
Sean
right
is
now. Size and
has the
scary.
high ground. Exactly.
Have to see if they have enough
Oh,
material for it,
Ju
though.
is below.
And Ju doing a decent job, at least at avoiding some of that lower congestion, but 24 below, you're going to be forced to start dropping to see if you can find a player. It's just a little bit more weakened, but with no way
no
to
health.
replenish any shield, it's all going to come down to whether or not you can connect some shots. And
Yeah, he's
even
dead.
when the opportunity
Bye
presents
bye,
itself,
Ju.
only 68 above, no
Oh,
refresh
he
just yet.
managed to
You
get
need
some
that
time.
little bit of sight and to really try and
He's
turn
gonna
things
go below
around,
again
but
though if he doesn't
you're
watch
left as a
out.
solo. It's difficult to
Oh, yeah,
try
he's
and have
below
any
again.
sort of
He's
control
dead.
towards that middle layer. It's only a matter of time before he comes to clash some of these other players. But Pablo, Chino, we saw them underneath it all, just steadily working their way towards front side, claiming a lot of space, tarping things out. And now it's his own
Chino
fate
with
a little
the-
more
with the old big
over
gun.
the waterways. Chino and Pablo, they're not going to sit and wait. They know that their best odds for contending on a win here is just going to come at
King-
the cost of being able to look back and spray the rest of the lobby here.
King
Ari,
Kami over
also
here.
a solo. Debating whether or not it's worth
With
going for that
Gary.
body loop, but kind of understanding just potentially builds that could make a difference here later on.
But he's got to be careful, right? He doesn't want to end up being one of those players in the backside that people are looking to
Scary
spray.
Son is
He's
so
almost about to
scary.
come back towards Wonky, and this might just work.
Sky
in
Jump's
Size and
alive
Scary's
again.
favor if they can look to squeeze the lobby out. The longer they sit here and wait without moving, the bigger chance they get chopped, and that's exactly what happened. Shark and Teeny were quick to try and take it, and they'll look to move up the hills. Syeds and Scary will retain it for just now, but look at what
This is
they're
gonna
working
be a
with now. Tackle,
mountain
sticks
zone.
and stones,
Oh god.
all that's left in
Many
there.
people
As
many
far
people
as
are
builds
being
go.
left behind
And so
because they
Shark
have to
and
climb the
Teeny
mountain.
will identify that and make their ascent, looking to try and take
Teeny.
it. Size has been cracked already.
Teeny going for the
They can
high
be
ground with
patient
4
here,
minutes.
But ultimately, it feels like
Oh,
the
they got it.
inevitable will be Shark and Teeny.
They get a refresh.
That split
From the
distraction,
kill.
too, was just so excellently played. Shark going for the immediate aggression.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
Scary
Teeny
Sean
just
with
sitting
zero,
back,
left with zero
continuing
match
to
from that though.
spray at Size and Scary, really preventing them from having any sort of opportunity to try and defend themselves. And now Scary as a solo
Ooh,
in the
nice
lower
kill,
tiers,
nice
finds
kill.
elimination
Refresh,
onto Waz,
only
and
8
just
beats
a
though.
little bit more build, but will it be enough to actually cut through the difference here? I'm afraid that with the resources being so limited,
Oh.
Scary
Bye-bye,
time will be
Scary
cut
Sean.
short. It comes at a cost for
These
so
might
many
dead.
other duos underneath. Podesai, no, Sato is not only 2 builds
Podesai
remaining.
Podesai.
Pull back over the
Podesai.
elevation of Wonky. It was just such a steep price to pay for so many of our competitors in the lobbies. Pixie doing a great job to accrue a little bit of solo placement points here, but Teeny and Shark
Teeny going
have
on high
ultimately
ground.
overtaken
Shark
the
is
high
staying
ground,
down
and
though.
even if their material count is
No,
relatively
Shark is
low,
is
it
on
might not be
Shark
that big
is
of
on
a
first
handicap
high
in
ground.
Yeah,
comparison to
Shark
where the
and
rest of the
Teeny
lobby
got
is
the high
not
ground.
able
They're in a
to
good
actually make it
position.
towards the high ground.
You're just seeing how much chaos is now taking place.
Ah,
here in the
he's stuck in stone.
And it's honestly pretty safe
Try-
to
tries
be
to
up
get
on
that
the
refresh
higher layers
phase.
right now because
He's
you end
early.
up in spots like this. Pixie walks into Hari's box, and talk about Hari's performance here.
Teeny
He
is
has
going
managed to
down
stay alive here as a
to get
solo
more
for
match
so long, and he
because they
squeezes
both have
every
zero.
bit out of this game that he
Teeny gets
can.
more.
Cammy watching in delight.
Got a refresh.
but
Going back
Teeny
up.
looking to try and
Going
fake the
back
lobby
up.
out by force. Don't want to make the same mistakes.
Back
that
to the
other
high
players
ground.
who've had height in some of these games have made.
Podesai.
Close things out from there.
Podesai
But
with
it
a
won't be
kill.
enough to
Imagine
do
he
anything
one.
to go down and
Oh,
Guy jumps out again. He lost to legendary Ranger pistol.
Podesai still kicking
that was the
too.
mythic Ranger
Could
pistol.
pose to be a pretty big threat with
Oh,
that
mythic,
last
yeah.
refresh. Shark doesn't have any
Shark
materials. He's
takes
just going
huge
all out
fall damage
aggressive.
from that. I don't know
Alongside
why he
Teeny,
would
who
do
also
that.
doesn't have material count, but Teeny finds the knock. Can they get to the body?
Shark chasing after Podesai. Podesai jumps, runs off.
Oh
my God! Oh my God!
Sharkatini trying to get mats, trying to get some refresh.
But it's the build's differential that's really letting
Oh,
Podesai
Podesai took Shark out.
Only Teeny left to try and contend with. Podesai
Has the legendary pump.
all new signs of life here in these final moments.
Podesai gets it. Oh.
Oh my God!
Podesai!
Podesai! say! 11-2, can't believe this!
Took out Shark and Teeny.
Second place positioning yet again.
Dude, Shark and Teeny have to log in. They've gotten second 2 times in a row. And in the second time, it was clearly a winning situation.
Dude, think about how Podosai is feeling. You take out Shark for the win.
What a game.
Yeah. He's probably thinking like he's the stand right now.
He's like, I am that guy.
Yeah.
He and
You're
Tete
not
will
the
be
guy,
going straight
you're
through
not the
to
guy.
the grand finals. There'll be a lot of happy French fans, especially a sky jump as well.
Oh, wait, wait,
Coming forward
Podosai.
from Momsy, great day
Podosai!
for the French.
Oh, wait,
For
Podosai.
the fact that he won
Grimm,
that 2v1
Grimm, get the
versus
bomb
Shark
bombs out.
Leicester
Oh.
Podasai,
Podasai,
Podasai.
Oh, wait.
Feel good.
Oui,
Southeast
oui.
on the map now.
Oui, oui,
Opened that
monsieur.
Victory Royale, took out Shark. Teeny tripped and Storm, ended up going down, but at the end of the day,
Yeah,
Podosai
why would
Sato
Shark do
won
that
the
though?
match
That
in
was
the
such a bad
season.
performance
That's
by
what really
him.
benefit these
By
teams,
him.
right? You know, you can have these big games which can either, of course, result in some really nice.
He
plays
just
from
like
Podosai,
half
or,
his
of course,
HP
it can
because he
result in a
just
win,
took
which is great
50
for
fall damage.
Podosai and Sato, of course, now qualified through to
And
the
he
major finals.
didn't get the
I wanna
rift.
see how sort of long Podosai was alive as a solo for there. I feel like he was alive for a decent amount of time, and this is a team that I'm really excited about. I think you always have to keep these guys on your radar. Yeah, it was a decent amount of time there. Podosai was a solo for.
Podosai second on the leaderboard, I guess.
That shot
Is they're gonna show it like
as
in
well.
a
And
little
it'd
bit.
be interesting to sort of see it from his POV. Big shot onto Shark.
That doesn't look good for Shark. Let's just say.
Down in the storm somehow at the end. So really nice stuff from Podosai, and good to see them in the major finals.
How did Teeny even die? Goddammit.
Looks like he might have hit fall damage at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, it's a good reminder, Podosai, he is...
Oh, that's Podosai? It's this the low taper fade kid?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And the other guy has a skin for him. For his picture. I guess he doesn't want to face reveal until the final.
A short break though, and when we come back,
Je m'appelle Podosai.
Shark and Teeny, they're still in the lobby, guys.
See you in the lobby, squirt.
We'll see you in the lobby. I'm gonna show the same shit.
God. Yeah,
Bro, what?
he just... I don't know what the reaction is. That's such a simple snipe. Now this
This one was sick. Cause he's like almost dead. Like they just had to shoot him one time.
Yeah, zero white heals as well. Only minis.
He doesn't even crack the minis. He just goes in for the kill. You know, like what? Like he could have healed first, but he doesn't. He goes in.
Would you ever buy the Fortnite chair?
No. Doesn't look terrible, but dude, I need a leg rest. Like I can't just not kick my legs up.
This has to be AI.
Yeah, this is an AI commercial for sure.
Milk can't prevent your ride from blasting into space.
What the hell?
Gonna need milk.
Yeah.
Like
So
what
milk in
is
your mouth.
what is gonna need milk though?
My mouth in a little bit. Because I haven't eaten anything. You know, cornflakes. That
Should I was eating a breakfast when I was talking to you earlier.
Yeah. I mean, I will need something to eat in about like 2 hours because I just puked everything I ate today.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Thanks, nuts. Thanks, peanuts. Victor Iona. That's Vico and Malibuca. They actually won the last LAN.
Malibuca. 11 kills, damn.
Yeah, he's my personal goat. Let's go, Malibuca!
Oh.
Dude, he sounds like that name sounds like he eats a lot. Buka Buka.
Wah. Ah.
What the hell?
Meow.
Meow.
Podside and Sato have taken our second victory royale of Heat 1, which means we'll see them in next weekend's Grand Finals.
Grand
Let's take a look
Finals.
at the duels who are
Bye-bye.
currently in contention for qualifying through consistency. And Shark and
Yeah,
Teeny.
consistency.
They've had two top twos back.
Shark Teeny still on third though.
A 2v1 versus Podesai has got to hurt. But if you look at the points, I mean, this is their game to lose right now, Takata.
Yeah, I mean,
They just need one good match and they're easily gonna be in like first place.
I mean, there are
Just one
duos that are qualifying
good
through
match and they win
and,
first
How
place.
how did Thomas HD? How are they have second?
of some of these lobbies back in major.
They won the last game.
Podesai won the last one.
No, the first game. The first game.
game of
Oh.
the one in major one. Did they
Oh,
get
Podesai
second?
was on top,
Thomas
number one.
HD,
I missed
but
it.
Also Thomas won, so a lot of deja vu going around. But this time around, they broke that deja vu, getting second again. Mini, are they gonna make it a three-piece or what?
Well, we will see. I mean, they played that endgame really well, though. I was really impressed with how they took height off of Syaz and Scary. They understood that that was the time, of course. Syaz and
Like,
Scary were a
like
little bit
what-
static. They almost
what
gave
is the strategy here?
indication, the little signal
Just
that
going
they were
all
low on
dig
those
in?
builds, and they took that opportunity so well.
Oh,
Shark and
oh.
Teeny
the
were
other
on height as a
angle
duo.
on it.
Okay, what happened to Teeny? Wait, stay on Teeny. Yeah, he
Yeah,
lost to
he
Stone.
fell. And died from Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Podesai is
Podesai
number
went
one.
up top.
Yeah, he moved.
Oh, because he
9
pulled up
places.
9 spots, yeah.
Game, of course, they're going to be playing in the next game, essentially the future games as well. They're definitely a team that pretty much surely have already qualified through, but I'm excited about that because the way that they're playing these end games is second to none.
Well, you can see Pablo and Chino, they're in fourth there. They've only gone down 2 places after taking 17th in game number 2, Mini Minor. But this is a team that is picking up elimination after
Said it's top
elimination,
10.
and it's an insurance policy for them.
Yeah.
Not as good of a game from these guys as we saw in game number 1. Hopefully they can continue to have more games like that game 1 than this one. But we saw them again on these sort of mid-ground layers, and it sort of brings me back to the beginning of last major. They didn't actually come into the major finals and into the major overall in that great form. They weren't looking that great overall as a team. And then it came to the major finals and they absolutely popped off. So when I saw that first game from them, I was like, ooh, maybe they've actually sort of shaken that off a little bit and they've come into this major really on fire. But then that game makes me think, oh, maybe they do still have that bad game in them as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they develop throughout today and, of course, the rest of the season.
I mean, it's interesting just thinking back.
The green
Pablo,
stream
you know,
makes
overall,
the
24,
first 2 people's
25,
hair
they
look
didn't have high
cartoonish.
expectations. After 2025 is one
Like
of
the
best-
edges.
Some of the best players in the world. Expectations for 2026 are really
What
high,
is-
but now it's Summit.
what
they got
even-
14th,
what
kind of in mid-end of the leaderboard. Now Major 2, they're looking quite strong. I mean, despite
Wait,
that,
I need to
matches
search
didn't
this
go
up.
too
What
well,
is gonna
they're still
need
at the
milk?
top end,
Like
so
the gamer
hopefully they
subs?
can kind of pull through.
Or
and
some
Huh?
shit like that, the rings.
I don't think anyone would underestimate
I'm
the guys in
confused
the
on what
second.
what the
Danish
slogan
duo,
is
right?
about.
They're following up after
Gonna
Sky
need
is
milk.
still the most consistent duo probably
Like, what
in FNCS
company are they?
right now.
Yeah, what do they sell?
Hari, though, because that was an
Milk?
interesting one for Hari, clutching his way solo through multiple zones, Mini Minor.
Yeah, we spoke a lot about Cammy at the beginning of the show and how sort of experienced as a veteran he is. And there was, of course, a reason that he picked up Hari here for duos after playing in trios. And it's for moments like these. This is exactly where Hari can use that experience that he's got, but also that fragging ability to make plays in these end games. He's not afraid in these moments. You can see he's not just boxing up. He's not just trying to play out all of the materials that he has.
This stream is sponsored by Body Armor.
Got a little bit lucky, I have to say there.
Body
He
Armor.
missed his shot 'cause I think that could have gone the other
Nutritional,
way, but he took advantage of that,
electrolytes,
and ultimately that's what
rehydration.
They are the same group behind the famous 1990s Got Milk campaigns.
It's the same people from Got Milk.
But it's just I wanted to
Yeah.
draw your attention
Oh.
to the fact that we're on page 2 of the standings now rather than page
Now
1.
they
You can
changed
see
it
that
to Gonna Need
Cammy
Milk.
and Hari there, they've gone up 10th
What do
places,
they
so the
do?
climb is on. They'll be very happy with
Dairy
where they are.
milk
They're currently
awareness
in
and drive
15th
consumption to
within
support
top
US dairy
50. Swizzy and
processors.
Pixie, keep an
And
eye on
wider
them as well. I
industry.
think from game to game they're going to go from strength to strength, but also
Wish I could
Syaz
change the
and
size of this
Scary.
cup holder.
13th at the moment to Carter, and you made a bold prediction. going into the show that they would win a victory royale in game number 3. In fact,
Squeezy won the last year's globals, by the way.
obviously ran out of materials.
Who?
Couldn't quite pull it off against Shark and Team's
Squeezy.
expectations.
Squeezy with Luigi and Merstash.
Right?
They
How
won
like
the
to
last
hold it, and
year.
They took that risk
Squeezy.
going for height so early on. They were on.
Squeezy, yeah.
I mean, Levin said sticks and
And
stones.
Peter
like
Boot
100
last
builds
year at Globals
all
came
over.
came
Getting tested by
15.
Shark and Teeny when you got like 51 builds, it's not really the
Definitely
position you wanna
not a
be
good
in.
performance
So
by him.
They did have
Team.
a primed up elevation on height, but they just took it a little too early with the amount of.
But
resources
the
they
other
had
Summit
available.
Land,
So
the
hopefully here
previous
in
one
game
that
three,
they did
can
the
make
Summit
switch
Land,
ups.
he went
Right,
all the from
Mini
35th
Lion,
place
do
to
you
all the
think
way
that
to
Charles
second.
has got this prediction right. Asias and Scary going to be taking victory royale in this next game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there is a thing called Caster's Curse. It happened to Levin in that last game with Shark. Don't want to mention it too much. Hopefully, Takata hasn't actually cast a curse them, but they definitely have the potential to.
This is really interesting, isn't it? Because Levin did curse Shark, it feels like, because he was calling him a legend, and then suddenly Shark gets eliminated. They don't go on to win that game despite being in a 2v1 versus Podesai. Levin, I think you're just going to have to let Taco solo cast this one. It's game number 3. Let's go!
And again, Frankie, always
Oh.
had to give credit to Podesai just playing to his advantages. He knew that he had the material count to sort of delay Shark and Teeny from actually being able to break him as quickly as they would have liked.
I
So
love
desperate
her hair, by
management
the
of
way.
Shark
That's such
keeping
a
out
cool
overly aggressive
dye
game
to.
against Podesai.
That's
But
such a cool
all
way to
eyes on
dye your
Spain
hair.
here in game 3, Levin.
Which reminds me
Science
of
and
this kid that we
Scary
knew
with the Takata
that like blushed a lot
guarantee, apparently.
growing up, so we called him the red kid.
Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, what
What
can
if
you actually
she's the red
say
kid?
from this position? I do feel like it might be better
Was it the
for
guy
the
or the girl?
competitive integrity of this lobby. If you just have the first peeking at the start of it, I mean that caster's curse, it is
the
steep,
first
and now we
peeking.
have to see whether or not it's going to
First
remain
peeking.
exclusively on Takata here in game 3.
In game 3.
Oh my god.
We have Havicatino dropping down,
If you tap back in,
going for the POI.
Look, guys.
How can you do every accent
You
perfectly,
know what
by
I
the
mean?
way?
Imagine just
Well,
how
what's the
obnoxious that
secret
would be
behind
if
that?
everything I said was correct.
Yagami.
Ultimately,
Le ban
regardless of
Loki.
how that game and the first game has gone.
Look, he dropped at our
I
hotel.
think what they have proved is that they are.
Jay, that's our
gonna
drop
be
spot.
right? They have
Clearly stolen. Clearly stolen.
shown us, some
Stealing the
highlights
Mac and Grimm
that
POI, okay.
but Ultimately,
Yeah.
Sargentini, one of the best teams. We'll
Oh
see
no,
that
we
after
drop
what
in
we
the
sort of-
hotel with the house nearby. You post the thing, by the way.
Was it? Oh my god.
Yep.
moves forward, they people out, especially in game 4 and 5. But I think this game will be a big one in terms of starting to see people. pick
Kido
up
and
the pace
Prax
a little
again.
bit. Kido and
Let's see
Prax
who wins this time.
have been,
Wes has a
doing
gun
their
this
spawns
time.
here.
Woo, you stink a lot.
We'll see if that continues to be the
You
case.
stinky. We gotta give you a bath again.
The
You
split
so
this
stinky.
time, both
God.
teams will get the chance to
Ooh, you
Big
stink.
car.
not
Why you stink
wealth
so
of
bad?
chests available to
I
Wes,
almost don't even want to pay you.
but they'll have to make the best of it.
You're so
Oh, they bought it. They bought the
stinky.
scanner. Now they know where they are.
Kind of landmark that you can afford to split evenly. These two teams are going to have to tangle eventually. And Prax, Kiduo, they're already
Yeah,
trying
this
to make sure
shotgun
that they come out
definitely-
on the
You
winning
stink
end
so
yet
bad, Cat.
again. Because it's like you mentioned, Levin, these teams, they're not necessarily backs against the wall
Rolls on the
just yet
floor way
here
too
in
much.
lobby number 3, but
It's
this
like all
is
he
technically
does.
speaking the halfway point. This is where you're really going to have to start pushing yourself across that finish line, because games 4 and 5, they just go so quickly, especially when you're in this type of position, as Kiduo will be the first to fall here. Prax not able to actually make it up the overdrive, just
Oh,
cut
they won this
6
time.
and worse. They'll have their open
Yeah, did they
shot
fight over
here
the
in
POI
round number 3
again?
to see just
Yeah.
how far they can take it.
They have planned
Obviously,
drop
that's what it's all
spots.
about, right?
Yeah, I know,
The
but
first 2 games don't quite go your way. You turn.
it's like
your
you know
fortunes
it's
around, and so that's
contested,
the
why
score
go
of
for
what,
it?
2-1 now on the day.
Because
Now they have this game
I
and a
think
couple
they
more
they
to
believe in
try
their
and make
powers.
that 3-2 gap.
Yeah, but I mean,
Shark
it's like the
getting
motel's
more
right
defensive
there. Why,
play,
like,
fighting
go for the fucking motel.
themselves. And even with with Teeny going down, they will come out on top, and so Teeny will be
Shark
right
and
back up.
Teeny, Shark won
Game
the
continues,
the
and that's a bad
1v2.
spot for the rest of the lobby. quite
Teeny is
frankly.
definitely
If
the
these guys
IGL because
able to
as
just
we have seen
their
in this
way.
like last few games, he hasn't been
and pick
doing
up some
good on
early
the
lanes,
frag.
some early dam, Surge isn't going to be an issue.
What is that little
Shark is the
47, 50, 53, 54? What is that?
the how many builds
But
they
again,
have left.
Oh,
seen
it
a lot
tells
of
you how many they can
twos
do. Okay.
already today for Shark and Teeny.
Well,
There's-
okay, yeah.
There's a little bit of a record
See, they
here,
have
and I don't
60.
think it's the kind of record that Shark is trying to.
It only
beat
shows you on this,
with
right? It don't
this
show you that in
three-peat
game.
of second
No.
placement. So
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem.
The way
For
you
people
can
who maybe
figure it
aren't
out
as
in
tapped
game
in,
is
if you're newer to competitive Fortnite,
pick and
500 is 50.
before
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Shark became like
500
best player
is
in
50.
EU,
So you can do
you-
150
world, you know,
if you're maxed
yeah,
out.
was on the rise
So you
last
take
year.
the number
And
of the match you have and you remove
had
the
some
last
struggles
number, and
with
that's
it,
how
let's
many
just
builds
say
you
that.
have.
One of which was a last chance.
So let's just say you have
lobby,
500
which
wood,
we
you
will be
remove
seeing on
the
Monday.
last
Is it
0,
Monday or
you
Tuesday?
have
I
50
Yeah,
can't remember
50.
the dates wrong. It's
Oh,
Tuesday,
Yeah.
right?
I guess, yeah.
both of them
Marshall's looking.
for the players. playing
Because
one
each
game,
each
So it's
build
10, you
type
just-
costs
you-
10. Yeah?
Yeah, you just take the digit off.
Yes,
Well,
that's the one. That's the one. But what I'm trying to say is, last year he basically had a last chance lobby where obviously that format is you win a game,
Let
you
it
qualify
play.
for the grand finals.
Start
and you
with
get
the
Shark going up against Mr. I don't know.
Shark full box.
Oh,
great. And so, you know, he does seem to
Shark
have an
climbs
affinity
out.
towards second place, and hopefully
doesn't
he can
climb
shape
out.
things
stuck.
today.
He's
Can't quite get through this
He's fat.
Torino edit 'cause
Shark
of the
is fat,
stare, but
confirmed.
both teams will trade reses. And I
Oh,
don't think
another
it's
team
gonna
coming
matter
from
because
behind.
third party coming in.
coming right
It's
behind Shark is able to stay
Exdia.
alive somehow.
Teeny trying to get out of there.
I don't know if they'll actually be able to stay alive for much longer. The team that has been
Shark trying to pop
awfully consistent
some
today
shield.
might just be going down
If I
early
was
here
Shark
in
right now, I
game
would be
three.
breaking everything, by the way.
And part of this, he might even.
You get
play
second
the,
2
a
times,
little
you
bit
get
of an
1v2
overextension
on
so early
the
on by Shark
second
and
game,
Teeny.
and now you're forced
It's
to
almost like they're just trying to
disengage with
get
0
through
Looks
shield.
like they both got
as they can
healed
afford
up.
to, heading down to Heatwave
I
Arbor
guess
so
there
early.
are
Shark
ending
versus
machines here.
That
Exidia
party
1v1.
doesn't take long for spoilers.
Looks like they're getting out of there.
Inside here.
They don't want the
Teeny, though,
smoke.
will be able to apply a little bit of extra
Yeah,
damage
Mr.
on the
You-
way
Teeny
down.
making chase.
Receive some.
Yeah, but he got beamed, so he's
And
forced to
knowing
disengage. Chase
Teeny and
disengage.
Shark
Call me
going to be able
Eminem.
to at least reconcile with each other, but Teeny
Oh, with the sneak shot.
shield with Jen, and just like that,
Oh, Shark's getting the fuck out of there.
crouched next to a
Taking some
player,
lobby spray.
catching him completely
Looks
off
like they're
guard.
making
chase. He's stuck.
Low on HP, will have
Whole
a
ass
pretty
on
big
top.
heal, but players
Shark
are
makes
just
an
the
escape
jump.
again.
They
Whole
spot
ass
it,
getting
getting
third
third
party.
immediately try to see if they can capitalize on it fully. and
Shark
capitalize
almost
down.
dead.
Right here, right now.
Shark
Shark, I-
almost dead.
Force them
Down to
have
about
sit
30%
and
health.
wait,
No
whether or
shield.
not, lobby number 4 will be theirs to take, but fortunately for Shark at least,
Okay,
Boyaz
he
was
got hit
forced
back up.
to pull back. Another team's involvement just makes the juice not really worth the squeeze. at
There's
the end.
just too much randomness going on.
It's cooking in Heatwave Harbor. It is awfully
He hasn't
messy
been
here.
hit bump, by the way.
so
That
far
thing
in this
can
game.
one shot. If he uses
And at this
it,
point, success for Shark will just be
okay, so
staying
you
alive.
can definitely go for
unscathed and having an opportunity to
he
regroup
has,
Teeny
because he
back
doesn't
into
have
the
a
game,
shotgun
which
and he doesn't
if
have
he's patient enough, I think he will get.
See, but at the same
Patience
time,
is the
Shark is
key.
like poised well enough where it's almost like he's hoping that he can find that isolated pick for a player that might just choose to try and run through the building, hunting him down. Whether or not that actually comes to fruition, though, we'll have to wait and see. The reboot onto Teeny is going to be the ultimate game plan. Right here and now is X-Force, Bevies, at Chop Shop. Fully aware of the fact that they've
Chop shop.
had to get a little involved,
That's what the big eyes got.
but
Oh.
still not enough pressure applied to them
Oh, I
yet
see that,
to
yeah.
really force them into any sort
And
of unnecessary
20%
fighting,
back.
likely having
On Epic
gotten the
Games.
surge that they were already looking for.
Not the
Much more
Christmas
willing to
fucking
just continue knocking
skins.
things out with rotation.
It's summer,
Wanna make sure
goddamn.
that they are in a good spot to sort of position, box up, and wait to see.
Oh, Reason got made it out from Sanchez Shores.
Khan and Reason, a team that
Still alive. Might game 3 be their game?
pick up the pace here a little
No, they
bit.
have
I
only
mean,
3 points. They have
I
only
think
3
many
points.
people in EU have learned.
And I think
over
that that's
years
the
just
point you
don't
get from
really
killing
wanna bet
a
against
team.
Reason's chances of making
So they just killed the team.
his way through
and they
to
got
a-
these 3
a
points.
Is
major
that Greek
final.
or is
He
that
seems to get it
Russian?
done and qualify.
I think that's either.
Has all
I
the
think that's
talent in the world,
Ukrainian,
so-
Loki.
Oh, Ukrainian.
Again, a team that I think the recipe is there for them to be able to make it through.
Definitely
Best of
Cyrillic text.
Still, if they can look to turn things around, midway point, it's always a great place to start. And Swizzy Pixie, we saw
Swizzy
glimpse
not
the
rocking a
leaderboard
bump
just
or
before
something.
lobby number 3 actually started off, but they are just outside, kind of hovering. Consistency.
Shark
placement error.
waiting it out, trying to get his partner back into the
Unfortunately, we
game.
have to kind of gauge whether or not he's been successful in his hidden endeavors, and it does look like everyone else that was once so interested where Shark ended up has decided
gonna be a
instead to
too
take
thick.
up separate
Hey,
positions, and
hey, hey!
it's crazy to think that
Stop fucking doing that.
different duos could potentially just cut Shark off the moment that he tries to rotate out of here, but it doesn't look like he's trying to stick around. He wants to try and make his way towards reboot as quickly as possible, because the longer this drags on, the more time that he has to spend without Teeny, it's just further delay. And while they're not necessarily a team that you'd be worried about being able to rebuild Surge or positioning on, it's still just enough of a dampener
Fucking.
to
Sorry.
slow them down.
Get that live again.
Yeah, it's funny
Just
because we started
click
off-
somewhere in the
I would say
timeline
I
and
started off talking about how
press the live
with their
button.
earlier limbs they would have had a bit more time, right? A bit more freedom, and obviously
Have to run the
on its head. So now going to be
I have,
playing
like,
the game
my-
a bit more stressed. But
My entryway closet.
we've seen them in that position, right?
It's just like one of the doors is just slightly opened.
You know, they
A
rebooted around
fucking
all
tabby
the way
cat,
across the map, and
Smolder,
there's
he
still
literally
ways
just
of
jumps
playing
all the way
games.
up to the fucking top of it
Wouldn't be too
to hide from the other cats, because they can't get him up there.
Tabby cats are fat and
Yeah,
cute.
there.
Jeez. But his fat ass can barely do it. Why is this not going away?
Finals, and he came second in all.
both of these duos clearly in need of some additional points. It's less about Surge, it's more about finding those
Try
little
to
ways to sort of
exit full screen
scale
and
yourself up.
re-enter it. Press F.
It's frozen because Outlook's slow sometimes. I don't know why, but Outlook and YouTube does not function very well.
Outlook. I thought you were using Opera.
Or whatever it's called.
Opera, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I guess try closing.
Walks, who has now opted to just ramp upwards. Full oversight. And Kiro.
There we go.
There we
Two
go.
account just
Gonna need milk.
working out
Gonna
pretty heavily
need
right now.
some milk.
For Kiro and Walks, Skrill and Scrap, they're
sad
just
screen.
forced to stay dwelling in these lower layers. They don't really have any kind of materials to really build their way back up, and they don't have an escape path either. Their only option now is to fight it out or hope that Kiro and Walks decide to disengage, and that seems much less likely given how much time they've invested here already. They're going to want to find a conclusion to this fight.
Yeah, I think they know they have such a big upper hand here that
Sorry
they
for
just
the
have to be
little thing,
patient. Don't
guys.
allow this to happen.
Opera is just taking a piece.
And thankfully, Walks is able to just hold on by the skin of his teeth. That was the only way Straps and Skrill had a chance in that one
Predage
by
with
just jumping into the
minimum
box
storm surge.
of one of the
Doesn't
players
look
there,
good.
Kami and Hari. look at what Cammy's been up to so far. All right, Cammy. All right, you said Cammy can't get PC. You know?
You might be needing to switch up that role.
Yeah, man.
Cammy, IGL. I'm not sure. The G might stand for Fragger now.
It might. I mean, to be honest, after the last game Hari had, I think he deserves
How
to
does
keep
the
that
G
might stand for Fragger now.
from him when
G.
Cammy went down
How does the G stand
beginning
for
of the end
Fragger?
game, and he was able to make his way all the way
There's
through
2 G's in Fragger.
that final moving zone.
I don't know.
Isn't an easy thing to do.
Is he a Gragger?
When you're a player of Hari's quality, it's something that's always possible.
What? What's happening? Oh.
What the hell?
Sakai Gog.
Waza, though,
What a god.
start to make their way, create a little bit of distance, a little bit of a gap here away from where Vidil and Ju were at, kind of recognizing the fact that they were in a bit of a disadvantageous spot from the lower elevation point. And even though they've had a chance to build up on the edge of zone, you still want to try and factor in some semblance of control here, and they might not be privy to the fact that Scary and Sayaz are just underneath their cliff face.
Gino taking
Bit of a
massive
sneak
damage.
attack coming to
from
the
the
mix
stars.
here. Pablo Chino
But
continue.
I think they do have heals to pull it out.
trying to
One
work their way
above.
through. A lot
Damn.
of healing resources used
9
on the
below,
Nuggets, but
yeah,
they still
they're
have
getting
subject
tagged
what is really
right now.
causing issues for them right now is that surge. 9 below currently. Not a spot that they can't work their way out of, but Turcos and Minori, certainly not an
Oh,
easy
they
team
see the
to pick
lightning.
one up on. They're gonna have to work for this.
Suppose it gives away their position, yeah.
You don't want to appear too desperate with how you.
They could just like fucking try to block them off, you know?
A little bit of damage can make the difference here.
No.
Search thankfully will tick back over in their favor, but still sitting just 6
If
above
he
now
takes
means
even 1 damage,
that
he's
they're still
below
going
it.
to have to continue trying to look for those opportunities to get additional damage
Yeah,
online.
Pablo
take a
over
bit.
here has been through all of his zigzags.
Relatively stacked too. And that's been one of the bigger reasons why we've been seeing Surge just kind of play a part for so long into these end games.
I think they're trying to get some lucky shots down there. Oh, they did. Now they're 32 up.
Awkward one there.
Oh,
Very awkward
below
one. A
again.
misstep that has now cost Chino his life in this game. And so for Pablo,
Fuck.
we know he has the ability to pull off crazy solo clutches. I mean, that's not a doubt when it comes to this guy, but being so
Yeah,
down
he
on
doesn't
Surge
have any healing left. He's cool.
adds a
If he
different
doesn't
level
like
of
get
complexity to the
800 damage
situation
like that now.
will mean that he is really forced to make something happen there. You can see him searching, looking.
Oh, maybe.
Weakness.
No.
But can he connect the right shots?
He's dead.
Yeah. Oh!
He can't.
He did take a shot there.
With only 10 in the chug jug, it was pretty much hopeless unless he could
Oh,
get
Shark 7 below.
that little
Let's see it.
damage
Let's see
here,
it.
but Shark
Oh!
recovery tour going rather
The
well.
sneak place.
Off that last elimination here, and Noctini also following suit there.
Still in the
Good
game.
sequence of eliminations there to kind of
A lot of people are running
Restart
out of
some
the
of that
thing.
elimination.
do you think
that
AUR
they
stands
opened up
for?
This lobby with
Aurora.
still.
Ah.
If height has been
Aurora
their
Esports. Big
ultimate goal here, a
organization.
team like Swizzy and Pixie are bound to sort of continue to kind
Oh!
of play a problem to that. But Shark and Teeny, they have
Like,
definitely been
they- please
very
tell me you're
aggro
gonna
in
actually win
lobby,
this
just
time.
sort of scouting out every little bit of weakness.
Who-
You
who
give
wins
them
it?
They
things,
do
they're going
this?
to take a full mile every single time.
Well, yeah, we're already
Well,
over halfway
now-
done.
Teeny and Shark, you would never think that
They do
had
these crazy
that
plays.
initial
And then they
pause
just
in
fuck up on
action early
the last 10 people.
These guys are cooking. It's
Yeah, we're only an hour and a half
exactly
in, so we
Yeah, they
won't
take a
even
huge
won't even
break
hit 3
in this
hours.
race.
Just don't say anything more
I
about
think they
that
take a
situation.
huge break for the final game.
Let's let them do the talking in game.
Like 15 minutes or something like that.
A little bit grim. We've seen them in worse. Teeny probably wishing that things
Jeez.
looked a bit better here.
Like,
Now it'll be exclusively
build.
Teeny. He'll opt to even fall back and
Oh,
just
Shark's
play
down.
the med kit.
yes, he can't even heal that
Unfortunately,
off.
though,
No,
this
it's
storm just
killing him as
completely
fast as
working
he's
against
healing.
him, along with the surge, along with the lobby and backside of zone. just proving to be
Wait, is Doom here or
very difficult to
there's a Greek
traverse.
pro playing
Teams
today?
are already set up
I don't
ahead
see
of
him
you.
anywhere though.
Doom.
Ask for some bevies
Yeah.
though.
Wait,
Switching
let me
things
see how
up
he's
just a
doing.
little bit here. Much calmer scenes for this duo, having a little bit more luxury to sort of decide where they want to try and apply some aggression.
Yeah, and these guys are a team that I think many people sort of going into this will be probably looking at as like one of those surprise teams, right? A team that might just get the correct zone pull in a game and all of a sudden you're seeing them fighting for first place. Sias and Scary, another opportunity on height, and I think the big difference with this game versus last game is they don't have to worry about Sharkantini taking high ground off of them. And so we'll see if they can hold on to it stronger. With the trees to help
He's in
them keep
50th
it potentially,
place.
depending on where it pulls, if it keeps
Goddamn.
pulling far.
50th place, zero
work out for
points,
them.
0 wins.
With all the mate
You're not making Greece
Dixie,
proud,
hold on.
goddammit.
looking for another limb here. For their first story on the game.
Let's just hope that Ghost on hit 3 can do.
I think they would have found it sooner with how much damage they've seemingly been applying to the rest of this lobby. But Badil, Ju,
There's Austin Powers.
successful.
Yeah,
Elimination was
Austin
easy, not a
Powers,
lot
my
of sight
goat, my
material.
goat.
Yeah, baby.
But Swizzy and Pixie,
Yeah,
these are
baby.
just come at a bit of a cost here to actually make it towards that secondary height position of front side. Hari now looking to collect and just delivers one more elimination after the next, just continuing to buy himself time.
Yeah, look at that
These
building.
fickle
Holy shit.
situations, but no more builds are left in the pocket here now. Hari's going to continue having to try and fight his way through that backside zone. Swizzy, Pixie have managed to recover their HP department, but they still need a lot more before they'll have the real opportunity here to try and even challenge on high, and they know they just don't have enough builds to work with. They want to maintain front side, but they're going to drop the ultimate low instead, and the deal does wind up
Yeah,
being
baby.
along the way.
Yeah,
Maybe
baby, I got ya.
maybe a brief
Yeah,
opportunity here
baby.
to try and play for the revive.
Do you feel horny, baby?
Top zone, pulling a little bit too quickly here, and the deal just knows.
He's literally bent over, so
Play from the bushes from low ground. I love what I'm seeing from Swizzy and Pixie here. Can they continue to impress us in this lobby? You'd have to think so.
Polo, the European
We've seen
version
height
of
change
Polo
hands,
is
and there's
in
another
high ground.
situation where Sayas has had to
Did
drop
you know
down
that Pollo
and
in
try
in
and work
Spanish
things out in
means
the chaos
chicken?
below.
With what?
Pollo in Spanish means chicken.
Oh, yeah. I saw the little spritey head.
Size and Scary off of the high ground. They've got a good amount of material still left to work with. Granted, those are
He's from Mexico, by the way.
starting to be some difficult moments. And yeah, Scary and Saya is just getting maybe a little bit too distracted.
See, why don't they
by the
knock the
bottom
fucking
of the
roof out?
lobby. And so now we're forced to just
Ooh.
wait and see.
Yeah,
who's
baby.
actually going to have
Yeah,
the
baby.
advantage here. Pulling back though.
How did
Swizzy
Austin Powers win that, by the way?
managed to manifest some big
Oh my God,
instances here
Pixie.
on the low ground. 2 eliminations
Pixie, bah.
for Pixie.
Into Pixie's box. He ain't ducking from any smoke, and Swizzy will look to join the party with him now as well. They have control, but just for a moment, they need
Oh.
their limbs for material, and unfortunately,
Just runs into a box
that
like
will
that.
lead to them overexpending just a tiny bit. Swizzy has some builds now just to keep himself ticking in this game. We're slowly seeing
Oh, by the way, there's a section in the LAN
the makings here.
that you can actually hear what they're saying.
Swizzy will do his best though
The
to
com.
try and make something happen.
But it's not over here because
Might
it's
just
not the
find
LAN.
another one if he's not careful. Both players
Swizzy.
with such low HP.
Oh my god, zero on
Seems to
the
work in the favor of Godoy.
zero on the best rifle, only
And now
60
Swizzy.
bullets. Let's go, Swizzy! Oh yeah, baby!
Before they take
Oh.
Oh.
yes, they will.
I mean, they had the high ground and
Get
everything,
the
so I'm not
final bit of
surprised.
damage there to secure a
It's
spot in the
2v1 though.
final, and we've said it over and over again, Tackle. You're gonna see surprises here in the heat stage.
Hey, to be fair to Takata, Size and Scary clearly had the winning recipe. It was all about the high ground, but Godoy and Polo also recognizing that fact and stealing it for themselves. So Frankie, let's hear what y'all have to say.
Godoy and Polo really oversalted what side
Godoy.
were cooking, stealing the high ground and the victory royale from them, Takata.
I got good news though. Maybe I messed up the script a little bit. It wasn't Saya Scary, it was the Spanish duo that was gonna win game 3, and Godoy Polo did exactly that from 45th place. It was not looking good for them. 3 points going into this match, but they got the job done, and all you need is a win in the heats. So we'll be seeing them in the grand finals.
Oh yeah.
Convenient that it was some sort of link there to your predictions. I can't imagine if they began with S. Yeah, they still begin with an S, so still right. But no, I'm really excited for these guys, really happy, and it's just a good sort of showcase of this format and what great it can do, because this is actually the first FNCS finals for both of these players. So it's going to be really great to see a new team, a new blood inside of this FNCS grand final. So you just never know what to expect from these sorts.
Oh, by the way,
lobbies.
guys,
you don't see them
you can always hop on the Discord
You're looking at the
and
predictions,
watch
you're
this shit
looking
with
at
us.
like, yeah, you don't
We are
see
live
them
on the
there.
FNCS
There's
channel.
one or two teams that crop up out of nowhere.
Yeah, on Grimm scored.
Takata, what's going
We're in
on
the
with
Grimm
Spanish
scored.
tonight?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right, but
Do I make you horny, baby?
Reason and con, I mean, they've had some pretty tough matches first in the play-ins. I hope they are one of the ones that are going to win these upcoming matches.
Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about some of these mid-table teams after the break, because they are definitely someone we should be talking about. I mean,
There's gonna be a
Reason
break.
do actually, like, when I think of Reason, obviously I always go straight to thinking of
Kit Kat, take a break.
because of the fact that these guys played together in the past, both making it to the stage at Summit. As
How long's the
well.
break?
So there are some really interesting.
Or is this- is it just like the typical 3-minute
But as you
break?
can see there, Polo and Godoy on the high ground.
I
winning
guess
line there,
so.
and this is really where the victory began.
Yeah, and even before that as well, the way that they actually took height off Sires and Scary, we actually had a really nice sort of drone footage shot of it. It was in 4K, unfortunately, for Sires and Scary. The way that they actually just flew up there, hit the one pump, absolutely delightful. And for the rest of the game, they closed things out really, really well on for Swizzy right there, who again, those guys.
They
actually
don't
really
even
look
have
good as well.
pictures.
So really excited for these guys there.
Well, I'm excited for all the teams in the lobby. We've only got 2 more games left. I cannot believe it, and I want to get on with them as quickly as possible. So let's head to a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about more of the names in the lobby.
What's the break? We got time for a game? No, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
It's just the same typical 3-minute intermission. Ow!
Oh, I hit the most basic snipe shot. Oh! Oh yeah!
And his teammate got taken out.
Submit your clips in hashtag EGSS.
Should I submit the clip of I don't know, when I threw you and your character stretched like across the screen?
No, you should show them that you should send that clip with the V pose.
With which one?
The V pose, when you raised me and then it was and I was doing a V pose.
I don't remember that.
Milk can help you grow.
You should definitely send the syphilis PK one. That would be fun.
Syphilis PK.
He probably beats his wife. Imagine they showed that.
Here's the clip.
Fortnite will to talk. What the fuck is this propaganda against me?
Why are you showing clips of this guy talking about I beat my wife?
I wish they had more clips though.
Team One Arm.
And I believe there are only 2 more games of Heat 1 remaining tonight, but it's going to be so exciting to see who can clutch those final victory royales and get their tickets to next weekend grand finals. We've got some enormously
I suppose it's nighttime over there.
in the lobby tonight who must be feeling so confident knowing that there are just 2 games remaining. So let's take a look at the leaderboard and see who
The leaderboard.
is high right now. And I have to say,
3 winners. Sharks still 4th. They're still the best without a win this entire time.
they'd already gone up
Yeah,
a number of
they
points
got
Solaries.
knocked out
in
a little
that
bit.
last game, ending
44
up,
up, Nikiri and Polo.
and his duo to 5th
44
on
places
Vidal,
up, by the way.
Vidal up 5. Austin Powers.
On the leaderboard, they're going
Yay!
up 9 places, but that's technically 5th. when
We
you
we
consider
are we are all
the
rooting
teams
for
have already
Austin
got
Powers
victory royales
to
when
go
you
into the final.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's great to see from these guys. And
Yeah,
speaking
baby.
About,
Yeah,
Gino
baby.
and Pablo earlier on and how they
Hashtag
did
yeah,
have a
baby
start
in the
to
comments.
major last
Yeah,
season. Now,
hashtag-
these guys
hashtag
definitely
yeah, baby
in that
down
same
below.
boat as well. They needed those last chance qualifiers to get into the major finals. Remember, they didn't have a very good time in the heats at all. So it's actually really nice to see these guys finding their form yet again, finding some consistency in the off-spawn stage of the game.
Is
which we spoke
Jinxie?
about before.
Oh,
But here, of
Jinxie is
course,
also
Swizzy
streaming
clutching
this.
up, knowing what he does, knowing what he can do. Of course, has these end game moments. He's been in these situations so many times. So you expect to see these guys in this position. It's nice to see that expectation being met.
I mean, they've been playing together since the start of the year, so it's more what you would expect from them now. Started off not too strong, but looking good now.
And
Gonna need milk.
Oh,
Oh, it's a 3-minute break, and then it's a 3-minute fucking countdown. Goddamn.
Zone 8 each
Intermission,
time.
yeah.
Is it just the fact that they're running out of materials, or do they need to cover their backs a bit more? What's going on here, Takar?
Game 2, it was more of a material thing. They were stuck on wood. Sharktini got the best of them. There was less things they could have done there, all right? Now, this was a little iffy. We'll see exactly what happened, but all I know is in a split second, Scary goes from a 200 HP to 0 HP on his knees, getting knocked down. It was 2 very well-timed overdrive grenades, 2 very well-placed shotgun shots onto Scary, leaving Syaz alone. So a little bit unfortunate there. Got to be a bit aware of the people who are looking for your height. But what I think the good news
Pushing
is they're
ya.
consistently
Yas.
getting to that height.
Pushing yas.
You know, if they can just keep doing
Yeah.
that,
Pushing yas.
they should be able to close it out in one of them.
And actually, just jumping in quickly here, Mini Miner, it's interesting because when we were looking at the telestration from you guys in the pre-show, you were talking about this high-risk, high-reward playstyle, but we're seeing these guys lurking and going for the W key moments on these other duos, but suddenly they're a sitting duck in the sky, and I think that's something they have to get used to. So I
Oh,
think
by
that's
the way,
something
did
we're
you
gonna
see all the channels
as we
I
go
deleted?
forward in
I
the
cleaned up
major
the Discord a
number
little bit.
2.
No, I don't know.
I
I don't think it tells me if you delete them. I think it tells me if
We
you
had to
add
take a
them.
look at the
I
players in
think
focus.
I posted it the server update.
Who's standing out to you?
Oh.
Let's take a look at these stats right now. Yeah, Teeny with the most amount of eliminations, most amount of damage dealt. It's
Wow.
something that we spoke about earlier to Carter. This is a player that, you know, he's in a duo where he can be facilitated into getting eliminations, getting damage dealt as well. Both of them. A lot of people would
Teeny
maybe
with the
Shark
damage
might be the
and
player
the
that's in those
limbs.
sort of stats, but look at Teeny all the way up there as well.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the bottom solo point clutch, which is Hari. So about as many points he's been able to clutch as a solo. He's been playing incredibly well. Both him and Cammy have been doing a great job. The issue is not great enough. The current
Powered by
11th
Milk.
place, counting the teams that have already qualified, they are in qualifying range, but just outside of that cutoff. So although it's good that the solo clutch points are being picked up, hopefully we see a bit more chemistry and see some, you know, duo points getting picked up moving forwards.
Let's bring up the leaderboard again. Just a reminder, because I made
The
this mistake
leaderboard.
earlier. If you take a look at the top
Oh,
three,
that's
they've got
right.
4,000 points. That's because they've got a
Oh,
victory
that's
royale.
right.
Really, we're looking
Oh,
at
that's right.
fourth and below
Oh,
in
that's
terms
right.
of consistency
Oh, that's right.
right now. So take a look at the deal and
side.
they are 10th on the standings board.
Oh,
They're
that's
in terms of
right.
right now to
That's
Cardiff.
right.
And we're seeing making it to the end games.
Where is
but just
Podesai from,
kind
by
of
the way?
falling at the final hurdle.
Right.
Who
They said
behind
he was from France.
Yeah, I mean, like Minnie mentioned
Oh,
earlier,
yeah.
they've stuck together from the recent performances, and you know, I have actually pretty high hopes for
Oh
this
yeah,
team.
baby.
They're in qualifying range, but they're not comfortably there yet. And as you can see, Fadil was able to clutch out a very significant amount of points in this recent match. So I'm kind of on the edge, to be honest, Mini, but I definitely think they will qualify. I just want to see them perform at a top level.
Yeah, great to see Vadil actually solo clutching here again as well. If you guys that watched last major, think back all the way to the sort of last chance qualifier in that one. He was solo clutching so much. He was sort of the star of that last chance
He was
qualifier.
glitching and clutching.
Managed to qualify through to the major finals. I think he had 2 second places in that, and that was all because of Vadil and his duo Vampy right there. So it's good to see him back on form.
Yeah, and really good to see him actually resisting that violence and bringing it on himself in those final moments of the game, picking up those all-important elimination points. We are ready for game 4 though now, so let's head back to Taco and the Jinx. He's called 11-2K.
That is crazy. Or 11, you got to get your get back at some point.
That's a creepy smile that she can see,
No,
guy.
realistically,
She's just so red. She's like how red she is.
Yeah.
Every time she comes back, she's even redder
Part of
than the
competition where teams that are outside
previous
of the
time.
consistency metric
Is
on
he
the
getting
leaderboard, if they're
monoxide
not already
poison?
gunning for that victory royale,
What's
they are
happening?
definitely hoping that one of those teams inside the consistency factor actually manages to secure one, because that little bit of an extra push up on the leaderboard could make the
Breathe air.
Absolutely. And
The fuck you think I'm doing?
you can get at this point. And so here in game number 4, you have to make things happen. Let's see who's ready for the challenge. We've already seen after game 3 that even if your off-spawn situation was looking comfy to start the day, it doesn't mean it will remain that way. And so once more, we will see.
I loved
this
shot of the 0 point. Makes it
rock.
Who can hit the crucial shots to send your opponents back to the lobby.
Kami! Ah!
Kami looking for one out of the sky. Even without getting that again, good little damage there. But there are fights breaking out elsewhere.
That's what Cameo was doing in the very beginning. It's like they land and then they just look to see if they could shoot people.
Six and Wes lost the first 2 games of the day.
Oh, again here with the contest. I think they're
Which
splitting this
actually,
time.
that's actually kind of smart, because
Against Prax and Kiduo in
they
game
can just sit there and
number
try to get damage in the beginning with people falling down, and then they don't have to worry about storm surge as much.
If they do manage
Exactly.
back-to-back the off-spawn here,
That's like some quick, easy way to get some damage down.
Let's see who wins this again.
Just kind of heading towards the downstairs area of the bus stop, trying to see whether or not Kiduo and Prax are actually going to challenge them anytime soon here. But it's
Yeah,
Kiduo
they did.
coming back in, realizing that
Oh.
it is aggression out of 6, but it's a trade ultimately. And
8
just
HP
not
only.
on the better end
He's
of
forced
things.
to
Still,
go somewhere
Kiduo,
else.
having been knocked, is going to be a reason to pause here. Prax just not willing to risk it. 6 tried to make
Oh,
his
by the way,
forward
did you know that if you hop in the back of this, you can erase yourself?
Prax
Oh.
will ensure that that is just not going
I
to
think you told me
actually
that
net
before,
anything
but I
beneficial
forgot.
here. Still, he had to leave Kiduo out in the open, but Wurs is just not healthy enough, and that's actually going to be the turnaround. for Prax and Kiduo.
They should have like a counter for how many
Hopefully
times
chalk it up to them
who won the POI.
taking control of the bus stop temporarily.
Hey, look,
I want to
think
say
you
it was
take that as a move
Prax
Wes running
the
off.
other time.
And so
I
back
think
to the
it's
normal
2-1 for
balance of
Prax,
these
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Bredas, this Malone, because Blazy for some reason is dead already.
It's just even if
A
you
lot
get
of people going wall
that
kill and for
off-spawn
sure.
win,
For sure it has the
it's
best
still
loot in the
about
entire map.
converting it into a solid enough endgame placement. But when you're sitting at just around those 15 points to start the match off, it's going to
Again,
take
Cydia again with the
and
leg play.
realistically,
They really love
you're going to
their
have to go
legs.
very deep into these end games with the placements to really
This is a
start
cool
to
little
try
area.
and build back up. I would think if anything,
Where
either
is
of those
this?
teams
Bottom
sort of trying
right
to bank on the
of the
fact of
map.
pulling out a victory
Bottom
royale
left.
in these last couple of matches
Yeah,
here.
left.
But Niger is also looking around. Sadia, Dorkos, and Minori.
Are they
they're the
shooting up
ones
the epic game
being
stage too?
threatened here. They've had Quackway and Murder's Beach uncon pretty much the entirety of today, but desperate times call for desperate measures in teams. chuck the game plan out the window.
Ah, by the way,
They're doing
with
whatever
the
they
zipline, they can break that.
pull out the win.
I think that's what they're gonna go for. Right here. That's
Darkos and
it's only
Minori
silent.
on our screens here. Much to be desired about what it is they've been up to. Feels like we've only ever really seen pieces of it throughout the day.
Oh,
Flashes,
Oh,
moments.
he managed to get out though. Oh no.
And it doesn't look like this one's a good moment for them.
Only 9 points for
Minori.
Cydia though.
Left alone now.
They're rushing
That's
Minori.
where Kaijus and Sadie are
But
going to try
I
and
don't think they know where he is.
pounce. They realize that their patience at least able to net them.
Oh my
one
god,
piece of
Teeny
value,
Shark
but they still
again.
left the other half to it.
Oh.
Teeny
Oh.
and
Video. Awesome powers. My bad.
now
Yeah, oh yeah, baby!
against
Shark!
Rio and Jew and Shark trying to see if he can turn it around, but
Yeah.
overdrive away. That's just going to
Fuck
be
you,
You have
Stu.
your crosshair on the
Again,
timer.
not quite able to make their mark up against two of the
Can't even see my
better
crosshair.
German fighters in this
We got
lobby
Teeny.
right now. Jew
the bot.
in close quarters combat is always going to be a tough opponent.
Just
even
gonna
if
not
it was
go
against
there.
Teeny.
Reason is
Feeling the
alive
effects of
still.
that here. Khan and Reason,
6 points only. Oh.
a bit split right now.
Oh,
Looks like
Doom, Doom,
Reason's
the
making
Greek
his way
guy.
back in.
Bullshit Doom 25.
Matisse and Doom
Yeah.
here.
Bullshit
It's
Doom
just about whether or not
25.
they can actually get the right lurk onto them.
Oh my god, Doom, do something! I'm a... dude, I should call Doom right now and be like, yo, Khan is right above you.
Maybe
But I
punch
think
the
that
wind out of their
he
sails for
would
Khan
get
and
disqualified for
Reason,
that.
because it just seems
There's
so promising.
Reason.
Starting point for today, but sitting at only 6 points.
I didn't hear you.
In lobby number 4, Khan and Reason are really going to have to dig deep here. If they take this engagement up against the likes of Doom and Matisse, they're going to need to make sure that they can close it out securely. They don't want to run the risk of having another duo intervene.
Teeny's back.
Without any promising opportunities here.
Shark taking some
Shark and Teeny
shots. They got him
ran straight into
for the
fire,
wipe.
But Teeny managed to turn it around with an elimination onto Wheat.
Shark and Teeny. Again, you can't count these guys out. We saw they were able to recover what was a very messy game in game number 3. Of course, it did fall apart once they got
He's
to the
trying
end
to
game.
slide around for some loot. I mean,
Next, he just
they-
came back to
These
life.
guys, there's always going to be a window of opportunity for them to jump through. And here we'll get a replay of just how this fight unfolded between the two. Blink and you'll miss it.
Blink and you'll miss it. Yeah.
At least Reason
Reason
is
and
still
Khan
alive. So he won 2 times
Definitely
in a row
had some
now.
successes here with that one elimination. Pake here, and it
Oh,
was
Matisse.
onto Matisse.
Oh yeah, the Greek guy isn't playing around. I
Good
think
to
Matisse
see.
is French actually.
That conversion.
Kill on sight.
There, how long Khan had invested alongside Reason. So one elimination to get the surge going, but still, what they're really seeking in this lobby more than anything, I'd imagine, is that victory royale. You know, at placement points
Fortnite
will be
battle
very
pass.
hard to sort of
Oh, a little bit too cold
missile
in
up with
here.
the rest of this lobby, but Teeny and Shark
Just
just
like me
looking
for real.
so unabashedly aggressive here. Yet again, Shark and Teeny just duo diving
Just
straight
mowing them
on
down
rocks
at
of
this
everyone
point.
that they stumbled across. Yagami this time going to be on the receiving end. That's 4 eliminations already for Shark and Teeny. But you can tell
Why-
just
why
how
does
They're
he
probably
look like
gonna
he's
go on
cheating?
to keep
no matter what.
other players
Just
in this
even if they don't
competition
win,
alive.
because
And
they're
they
Why does he
zero
look like
intentions of
he's
sticking
cheating
around long
everywhere?
enough to even see game number
'Cause
4.
they're,
They wanted to
dominating
get out of here
even
after
if
the
they
first,
don't,
after the second, and
win.
still, they're left sort of duke things out, but they have done so much damage across these 4 games.
Oh,
Some of these other
what
competitors
is this
have at least done
play?
enough that placement-wise, they'll be safe and sound, but they'd still just want that win.
Like they're
Yeah,
just
I think
letting the
ultimately,
lobby kill itself
we've seen this type of thing happen before
while they
in heat stages over
sit
the years in Fortnite,
at the
right,
vending
where
machine. I don't know.
you'll have a
I
team
mean,
that they, like,
I
probably should've won a
guess
game,
they're
but then
trying.
nobody really cares.
See if
I guess
anybody
they're
comes
trying-
over them.
They're like 150 points ahead, right? And like that's the sort of
They're
thing
alone
that
on
these
Sandy.
guys look
Not
like they
Sandy,
would
it's
be
called
on. Of course, after
Sinister
game
now.
3, it did sort of leave a bit of
They're alone on Sinister though.
an opportunity for people to catch up.
But
So I think right
everybody's
now there's
gonna
only
have to
like
move
40
in now
points,
because.
but again, if
Oh
they
no,
don't
it's
get
still
that
the
win,
third store.
you'd expect
They're
that to
chilling.
sort of increase. And everybody will then forget the 2 games they sort of
Messi, shit. Oh wait, that's
maybe
their
not.
own.
Say one of them was probably
Messi.
a winnable game. The other one was an almost.
Sedox though, recognizing not really worth sticking around. Materials count a little bit lower than they'd like it to be. Solo sandwiched in between them and another duos. Chris and Peaks are still trying to see if they can give chase here, but
67 people left.
a little bit of a standstill from one island to the next.
There may not be.
Chris
No,
and
there will be a
Peaks.
storm surge. There's no way.
We've seen these guys in a bunch of these types of fights today, right? And so they're clearly in their element. You've got to say they're familiar with the circumstances they're in. When
Bro.
fighting
Just sitting on everyone.
and TV
Good deal.
is
He got
so
Austin
bad.
Powers.
No.
They wiped Austin Powers' team.
And they
Dude, see what I
wiped
mean?
them out.
Teen is just sitting everywhere.
No chance of a reboot and a rematch. Shark and Teeny
Look at that.
take down
Uh,
the
he's
Germans.
glitched out.
Let's look at this one again.
What is this
Shark,
base,
what
by
are
the
you
way?
feeling like, brother?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god, who are you feeling like, brother?
Oh, the exit control.
The piece control of this guy is amazing.
Teeny.
Jesus.
So remember that thing I said earlier in the day about 1v1s and Shark? That's what I meant. And so just keep that in your mind next time around.
Yeah, he just took them both off.
Yeah, throw the rest of it out the window. It's moments to be forgotten, because very quickly Shark can remind you just exactly what he is capable of, and that was a great opportunity to sort of highlight it. But Peaks, Chris, now looking to
Messi.
introduce themselves to this earlier fight they had kick-started up against the likes Polish, but it is still just a little bit tough.
Messi. Messi's dead.
Oh,
Stick
he
to
almost-
football.
almost took them both out.
Yo, Messi, stick to football, league, bro.
Versus one, Chris fortunately will be able to pull through on that, but definitely much more haphazard than they'd initially been hoping for.
Yeah, but I think haphazard's been the way to describe
Stick
their
to
day,
football,
right? As
league,
far
bro.
as,
You don't have the Fortnite stuff.
again, just taking these scrappy fights in the zone, just trying to go fight to stay in the game.
And another kill for
Go from
Shark, I
one
guess.
fight to another fight, and again, the same old team, Shark and Teeny. So I guess it's fair to say we're at the stage.
Okay, so
in the day where
he's
we
just
can
doing a
decide
1v2.
W key, right? Like we're there. Can we say we're there? Okay, we're all in agreement.
I think we've been there, to be
He's
fair.
just flexing at this
Yeah.
point.
Sometimes it didn't necessarily work out the way they'd intended, but even since the last lobby, it was pretty evident that Shark and Teeny, they don't care who's
Still,
up next. They're
still
just
got them
throwing
boots going.
haymakers and
Yeah.
whoever's
They
unfortunately
really
just
does
enough to
look
get
like they have
caught
explosive
in
diarrhea.
is just gonna be the ones left to deal with it. They will opt to retreat back to a former full surge-based setup they had. A lot of leftover
Teeny with
goodies,
the
chug
mythic.
jugs even. And it just gives them a good
They
peripheral of
put
where
so
everybody
much
else in the lobby
work
might be
in the
rotating
mid game
through,
and they
playing off
just
that
lose at the
area,
end
but
game.
Swizzy, Pixie seemingly avoiding their line of sight for the time
Dude, I want to
being.
see them win. Because if they win, they're definitely in first place.
Not bad though. Stuck for a moment, but inside of the zone,
Above threshold.
so not really threatened just yet to have to navigate off here. Tucson Carmi off in the distance as well.
What?
Let's
I'm
just
lagging
do
all
whatever
over
we
the
can
place.
To apply some pressure, try and prevent
Uh,
teams
that,
from cutting them
yeah.
off or moving their way.
That's I think that's the replay system.
Starting to see the distances are getting tighter. We're getting closer and closer to the end game. So another opportunity here for some of these different teams to try and make their mark here. Again, you want the win. Just being as consistent as you can be will do wonders for you. Big game can push you into them consistency standings. Of course, if you're looking for a big game, it doesn't get
Okay,
bigger
there's
than what
800
Sharky team
above.
are currently doing.
I don't think they're in
You don't
trouble.
want to run into these guys if you're a bit
Still
behind.
still shitting everywhere.
Ox and Kiro
Fortnite, we need to talk.
managed to
Why is still shitting everywhere?
barely escape, I guess you could say. Still more potential victims on the horizon for Sharkantini as they set up here. Doom, as soon as Doom looks to
Oh,
rotate
Doom is
out,
still alive. Go Doom, yeah!
Oh, he's a fortunate man if Shark leaves before he has to rotate.
You would think so, but
He's
how
waiting.
close by Chino and Pablo are, it might not even be Shark's elimination to go for. But Wax and Kiro is definitely an interesting duo to see, sort of circumventing some of that pressure from Sharkantini, just because they are right there at the cutoff metric heading into this lobby. They were sitting right around that 16th place on the leaderboard. Obviously, you want to try and overcome that last hurdle, make it directly into that safety net of placements for consistency, qualify for the Major 2 Grand Finals. And so this is the last spot that you want to wind up
Swizzy.
in. Swizzy now really playing
Squeezy
tested
with
here.
Pixie.
Solo only 120
Squeezy
above.
Pixie, Squeezy Pixie, Squeezy Pixie, Squeezy Pixie, Squeezy Pixie.
Zones continue to draw closer together. Congestion starts to build. It's avoided some of it early on, but not a duo. It's still going to be very difficult to actually
Oh,
overtake some
the
of these upper
Pablo
positions.
dead.
And Chino Pablo taken out before they get a chance to move forward. Swizzy still trying to see if he can get some additional pressure. Realizes that there are players
Neon almost.
in
Oh,
weak
Neon dead.
positions. They have been focused, but
Nice.
Swizzy is still a solo.
Oh,
Oh!
Doom.
Dude,
Chance
man.
to review.
He really is bullshit, bullshit
And
Doom.
then Teeny got Gino.
Dude, Ghost should have been here instead of Doom.
Which shouldn't really come as much of a surprise, given how aggressive they have been already. But still, you'll never see Sharkantini
Kami
complaining
Kami Ha,
about taking out some
the
strong
guys that
defenders.
were landing shots at the start.
Cammy and Hari certainly had an interesting day also. Plenty of Surge to work with, but Surge hasn't really
1,000
been
says, wow.
too much of an issue. It's more so the fact that Hari's been left in those solo clutch positions, but he has netted himself, I believe, an impressive 86 points in solo placements throughout these lobbies here today. Ideally, though,
Oh,
want to
Teeny.
break through the full end
Oh
game
my
of
god,
Teeny
Tini
on his side, but
Tini
that's
has
not
been
the way
separated.
he crumble.
Might be dead here.
Swizzy, though, still managing to squeeze out every last drop of placement that he can
Swizzy's still
find.
playing solo.
Even with his builds running out, he knows all it takes is a well-placed shot, and that could be the difference maker.
I mean, he can just
Finding
chill
what it
here
is,
because he
finding a
has
little bit of
storm
extra
cells.
time to play on that backside of zone 2.
We talked about opportunity hunting and Killua and Prax winning their off-spawn battle in this game and looking to make the most out of it. They don't know that they're going to have a game.
Prax in the high ground.
And so they just want to get it done and dusted here. In the distance, you see Sires and Scary waiting for these two to make a mistake, and Sires and Scary have both been desperate to try and win a game from height. It hasn't quite worked out for them. Takata said they just have to keep trying,
Oh,
and maybe they'll
Tini,
get it.
Tini's going for side. Tini loses. Shark.
Finally will meet their match. Team
Oh.
Shark, why did you choose?
Shark
Goddamn.
betrayed. And so that makes it 8 for Shark on the game. They've got a 12 elimination game already. And that's without any more of the fancy stuff happening. We'll see.
12 elims in the
how
pro lobby
crazy
has to be the
things
biggest
start to
flex
pick up
ever.
and get for these guys.
That's a really
Okay,
rough spot for Practice
Sark
Heroes
and Team
to
on
be
high
in
ground.
also,
Sark
because
is
you have
also
to
going
remember,
on
they
second
needed
right.
this lobby. They
They
wanted
got
the
a big
off
refresh
spot. They
that time
wanted to
too.
try
There was a lot
and
of
see if they
chug
could
jugs
transition
dropped.
into a victory royale. But now with Shark and Teeny on the high ground,
You're starting to
and
get
Shark
how
being
this works.
successful in finding those eliminations, getting the revive off onto Teeny, but that still means that there's going to be an open avenue for other teams to try and challenge. Shark still left to deal with the fold. He's up against another one, but he's pushing the players back. Shark on the high ground. Yet again, alongside Teeny, they have managed to still muster up quite a bit of contention here for height.
And they gotta be
Oh,
careful with
Squeezy finally
Max
dead.
Force at the backside of the zone. You don't
And
know
he
what
only
he's
got
doing
one
now.
kill as
And
well.
he's now towards the front side, you've got to think they'll try and get back together. And now it's going to be up to anybody else.
7
to
builds only from Havoc.
try and do their best to take height off of Shark
Okay,
and
more
Teeny.
builds now.
It's never going to be easy. They've come so close, touching distance now for the two of these guys in the earlier games.
Teeny and Shark going down
This is so hard. You see elevation dropping down.
to
the
make
road.
sure everyone
Gives them a bit of room
to make
here.
sure they get match.
You can tell that there are some players on height.
Teeny has both mythics.
Teeny is going to be the one ultimately trying to turn this one around. He
Oh,
knows
Sark's
he's
dead.
in an advantageous spot. Him and
See,
Shark
that's what I
good
mean.
job
They
of
just get
commandeering
fight in the
from high
the ass.
ground, but even still, we need to see whether or not
Oh,
Shark's able
okay,
to
no,
take
Makes a
something
ramp for him.
beneficial here. They're trying to build back up to the high ground. Shark knows that they're going to need another refresh, but he's trying to prevent everybody from challenging him on eliminations, and Teeny will manage to get the revive off. onto
now,
Shark just in the nick of
more
time.
fall damage.
And just like that, Teeny, Shark,
And he ended
Bobby,
play,
Zeus
the Ender playing
now
Storm,
forced to
and
contend
I think
with each
Shark's
other.
dead again.
Zeus doing what he can
Oh,
to
yeah,
see
just dropped.
whether or not he can buy his time with the chug jugs.
Yeah,
He's
Shark
going
is
out
full
so
dead.
efficiently,
Teeny
playing
has to
this
solo
one
class
out.
this.
Teams
Okay,
are
okay,
forcing
Teeny.
each other
12 builds left.
to sort of clash against the other, but Teeny, even
He
as
still has high
Still
ground
got
though.
high
He's
ground.
gonna
overtake onto the high ground.
Okay,
Without
that pistol
Shark,
is like
doesn't
it's like the
matter. He knows he
it's
can
like the
still
gold.
get the job done by his lonesome, just looking down underneath. Teeny still managing to build overhead though.
He's got 500 shots, too. 472.
He's running out quickly on builds. And just like that, Teeny still hoping that the lobby just manages to deal with each other here.
Oh,
But
only 8
it
picks.
is a
He's
very
gonna have to go
precarious
down.
position to be in. He goes up off the overdrive grenade.
Oh,
landing back on high.
nice
He
play.
had a chance
Question
yet
mark.
to truly challenge
Wha-
him.
He's trying to fake them.
Spot to be Teeny on a solo height.
And they've done the hard part all throughout this game when
Oh my god, please class this Teeny. Oh,
Clutch
Teeny,
that.
Teeny.
But he will rise to that.
Fuck him
He
up.
gets one and now the 1v2. If he can make this one stick, that would be a way
Oh,
to
water.
dispel the second
The
place.
builder
Oh,
was enemy.
oh, yeah,
my
almost had him.
Third, second place.
Second, third, second,
That
second,
is-
second, third. Second, third, third.
And they're still gonna be
As well.
they're still gonna be number one for the team that hasn't lost,
That's exactly.
or have the team that hasn't won.
No, you couldn't have asked for it to come at a better time. I
Twitch
mean,
Winter
we
FN
know
6,
that
so
he
he's
was
just promoting
down
his
the
Twitch.
wire here, but for Winter and Johnny Luca, they are looking good to go. So, Desk, what do you guys got for us?
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny
I feel like
Buka.
it's inevitable now, Shark and Teeny not qualifying for the finals via a victory royale, but qualifying through sheer tenacity. More of that after the break.
Yeah, they're
But
gonna
right now,
pass
huge
just for
congratulations
being the
to
best
Winter
team
and
that
Johnny.
hasn't won.
Interesting to see some of these lesser-known names, Mini Minor, stepping up to the plate and getting those all-important victory royales.
Yeah, first major finals for these guys as well. So it seems like we've got a couple of teams now making their first appearance in the major grand finals. And again, it's always exciting to see these sort of names coming on through, seeing what they can actually end up performing like in these actual big events. Because these are
Yeah,
the sort
'cause
of
they
levels
haven't
that you
shown
tend to
those
see
those
them
people
in.
that won.
How
I
hard
don't
is it
think
gonna
they've
be
shown them
even
once.
brighter for them? How are they going to prepare? How are they going to approach that major final? We have to wait and see. But big props to them.
Yeah, I mean, they were 20th place going into this match, so it wasn't the complete bottom of the leaderboard, but they were not in qualifying range. So that's the exact position where you want to win a match in. So congrats to them.
Yeah, congratulations to these guys. And for Shark and Teeny, I just want to talk about them briefly because our eyes were on them in the end game. Our eyes specifically was on Teeny crazily clutching that confidence.
Dude,
was next
did you see
level.
that video I sent
I mean,
you
yeah,
that
taking
he
look
queued
at
up with a fake
that
Teeny?
Winter there and Joni. Now we've got these highlights out here. And
In the planes.
I
queued up with a fake Teeny!
Teeny.
I queued up with a fake Teeny! Oh my
We've
god.
got a grand finals lobby.
Yeah, I mean, look at the amount of eliminations they have. They have 6. That's double the eliminations they had throughout the whole tournament leading into this match in this one game that they played. And not only that, securing the VR. So love to see those pop-off matches come through. That's kind of the
I don't think he
fun
should
of
have
these, right?
done
You
that.
never really know what's going to happen. And now with 4 matches down and only 1 left to go, it means the pressure is that much heavier for all the players who are outside of that consistency qualifying range.
Yeah, and it's not easy to play those mid to low ground layers. You know, you can talk about a team that maybe takes height, gets lucky with an overdrive grenade, and then they win the game, particularly for a lesser experienced team. But props to them for playing that way, the way that they did, getting all those eliminations. It's not easy to do that whatsoever, so very well deserved.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for your insights. And we're going to have even more when we come back, getting ready for Game 5 after the break.
Game 5.
Game 5. 3 minutes, okay. 26 to 27.
Antwerp,
Antwerp,
Belgium.
Dude, last year in Germany, the crowd was going wild, by the way. Every time Peterbot died, everyone was like, yeah!
See you in
See you-
Antwerp. Okay.
You Antwerp. Oh my god!
Oh my god! I mean, he
Was
did
that
lead
guy?
him. He did lead him like a lot.
You're not that guy,
Dill Picker Pickle Gamer. This one's pretty sick.
Orila. Clap? Oh, this is from season 1, I think. No, this is from season 2. Humble Hills. I love that.
Oh yeah, he's only got 1 health. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that the first couple times.
Get the Fortnite share, only $100,000. How much do they actually cost?
Damn, so 20% off. It's only 80,000.
I just have an office chair. I don't have a proper gaming chair.
I had to, because I had a gaming chair, like an actual gaming chair. And dude, my ass would hurt so bad. And this new, like, hybrid office chair gaming chair that I have is way better.
Does it massage your ass?
No, but my ass doesn't hurt after sitting on it for 12 hours, so. My other gaming chair,
My
it's
mom-
like, dude, I would be in so much pain after a gaming session.
Tell me about it. This week I have played, I think, like 64 hours of Dark Souls 3 alone, and a lot of them were just like me, sitting there for like 8 hours in a row. And it would hurt, so my mom got me these pillows for office chairs. So my ass wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, that's what I had to do with my old gaming chair. Like, I would put pillows down, and then my God, it would still hurt. Like, I don't understand. I think part of it was because I rested my keyboard on my lap. And now I don't have to do that. I can rest my keyboard attaches to my arms, so I don't have like the weight of the keyboard pushing down on my ass.
One more golden ticket up for grabs in Heat 1. Who'll be taking
I
on
think
the
what
Royale
happened to me is that I always sit relaxed on my chair, and I
because we all know
and I only sit in the actual chair with one
It
cheek.
is Sharkantini. And I feel
One
like
cheek
these
of
guys
my
in that
back.
last game in
What?
China had a
One
real
cheek.
point to prove. I can't
Yeah,
really
and my
see
other
how
one is on my on my arm thing.
Absolutely popping off. I mean, these guys were doing so well throughout even the
I'm
game.
like
I
diagonal.
fighting incredibly
I'm a racing
well. There were
diagonal.
moments where they were just rolling through the entire lobby, and this is prime Sharkantini, of course. When you see them fighting the team just below height, then of course taking it, trying to take it.
Shark does all this work just to get first in the final one.
Right now, it's the third, second place today, so it's just nice that we get to actually see them throughout the day, right? It's like these guys probably could have won one of the
Can we see the
early games, but
leaderboard?
of course
Did they
we get to
show
see
it?
them now in the rest of these games as well.
Sure they'll show
Moving
up.
on to game 5.
Yeah, they copying Thomas HD. I mean, 3 second places. Are you kidding me right now? Back to back to back. The second place hat trick. Not only that, 18 eliminations. I mean, ever since game 1, they have been playing highly aggressive. Nothing new for Sharkantini. With that extra confidence from knowing that you're, already qualified through consistency, they are just disrupting every person that crosses their path with the amount of aggression that we're seeing from these two players. So I'm sure it's going to be nothing different in this last game, but hopefully we'll see them win it. That would kind of perfectly clean up their
Okay, so last game.
Actually, because it's like when
Okay.
these guys are still in the lobby, it's like if
Yeah,
it's
they're
only need to
fifth.
win to go up for height. It's like, do we actually want to risk going up for height? Because we'll have to go up against Sharkantini. It's like maybe the teams that are now further down.
They have almost
don't
twice
go
as
for
much
height,
as the
they
next
play those
person.
sort of low ground sections because Sharkantini still being in the lobby is still a force. It's so difficult.
Well, Syed and Scary, they've also been challenging for height. Not really with the blistering success of Sharkantini, given that Sharkantini are the ones who tend to knock them off it to Carter.
That's the
But
thing,
it's
is
been a fantastic night
the
for
top
these
10
guys.
move
They
on,
have been consistent.
but if it's 5 games and 5 winners,
Second place,
it's
Yeah.
really only 5 teams
especially with, how early
that
they
haven't
are
won
in some
that
of these
will
matches,
go
but
continue. You know what I mean?
with, what
Yeah.
you have, you can see
It's the
Syed
5
still
winners
has
and then the
Scary
5
still is able
next
to pick up
best.
a bit of points now. We see
The
a lot
5
more
winners
lost
and
than
the
recently. They're kinda
and
more
the
new in the high end of the
ones that
leaderboard,
got a
so
lot
I'd
of
love to see
kills.
them consistently placing. As a reminder, 5 FNCS finals appearances. Some of these other players in the lobby have more than 40. So great job from Size and Scary.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at Sharkantini. 38 eliminations.
Yeah, it is.
38.
I'm
All-
sort of half impressed
This
by
is
it,
like
but also, I can't help but
2.5
think
times
about it,
more
right?
than
These guys
than
were 19 times.
Pushing
They went down in ways
Pushing's
that I
Yas.
don't really think they
This
should
is-
be. We sort of bigged them up at the beginning of the day.
Like the
We're
average
down
is
to a
like
team that was,
12,
sort of,
12,
I think it was
13,
like
12,
Sharkantini
13,
game
and then
one or two where
38.
they lost the height. So it was
Like what?
They need to get better at that.
Yeah, but let's face it. Look, they're on a leaderboard. They're in a lobby right now with
Yeah.
Swizzy and Pixie. This is
Like,
a-
they're definitely
a
the best
that
team.
should absolutely be doing better in terms of consistency. They went out at the start of the end game in that last game, so I want to give Size and Scary props because I think we're seeing development.
Just
in this
destroying
duo
people.
across the season so far. They have the momentum. Let's see if they can
Definitely.
snowball all the way to a top placement in the grand finals.
You
next
heard
weekend.
what
Let's look at
the other
leaderboard
guy
view
said,
now.
by the way,
Now, I want
that
to
they're
look
just
at the
they
top
know
14
that
here,
they
guys,
are doing
watching at
good,
home.
so they're actually playing to fuck up the other people.
We've also got the duos that are already qualified via VRs. So there you can see Wox and Kiro, they're on the cusp, and so are Vidil and Jude to Carter.
But not by far. 15
Welcome
points,
to FNCS
112.
Wild
A
Fight.
single point difference is what the cutoff is. After the next match, it will be top 15. That will be the equivalent of being top 10 in terms of consistency. So it is way too close for comfort right now for every player on this list. And Chino Pablo are surprising me that they're outside of the cutoff right now. This is some of the best players in the world, right? And they're struggling to make it through heats right now, going to literally the last match to make it happen.
It's actually
Wait,
a
is it
really
top
good point you raised,
15? I
Ross,
think you
the
said
fact
top
that
15
Pablo
for
and
something.
Chino, they started off strong. They
15 is
started
all
out
other
well. The last
regions.
two games,
It's top 10 for EU and North America Central, but the other region is top 15.
Why do the other regions get... Why?
Because they have less people playing.
Yeah, let's see if these guys can continue that.
Oh,
They seem
I
to
guess.
start that, and then things have just started to fall apart bit by bit here. So they've already got to shape things up here for the final game. And if there's anyone in the lobby really,
There's
that we'd expect to have a
50%
great
of the
game,
player base
it
is
would be
European,
them
by
as
the way.
well. They can
I
pop off
checked
in the
that
big
today.
moments, so I have no doubt they will.
They can pop off in the big moments, but they're not necessarily known for getting VRs in moments that really matter. If they have to go to that last chance qualifier on Tuesday, that's going to be really tough for them. They have to get a VR to get through to the grand finals, and they might need to get a VR right now. Let's head into game 5 with Levin and Taco.
The one silver lining, though, for a team like Chino and Pablo is knowing
She's
that they
even
have
more
the
red.
chance lobby right around the corner, but more importantly still, that they are already qualified for Belgium. So that's the real grand prize that's on the line for this Major 2 finals. But obviously, players with such stature would much rather find themselves secured and acquiring that qual spot early on here in their heat.
If they don't make it through today, and I message Chino and he goes, "Yeah, I'm already qualified."
Why does the black guy look high as
I
fuck?
don't care at all. You have to get the job done. This
Why does he
is
look
the team
high?
we want to see in the last
Yeah.
game. They're much
Yeah, he
better than
does.
that, right? We've seen their quality over time here in
Just
He's got-
focus
he's got
on
those-
pain.
He's got those tired eyes.
Yeah, sleepy eyes.
That have to make this final game count. Who will be our teams making it from Heat 1 in Game 5? Let's find out.
I'm giving my cat's bath set later for sure. God.
And already,
Stink.
Wait, I need to
going
take a piece real
look
quick.
at one of the most aggressive instances
I like how they
Pablo
keep showing
we've
this
seen,
as the
but
intro. It's like
Six and Wers not immediately forced into
I'm going to take a piece real quick,
up
okay?
against the likes of Kiruo and Prax.
oh, someone landed at the motel.
Already shifting. Kiruo deciding instead we'll just opt to go a little bit further north, venture into
They
Latte
gave them the
Landing,
POI.
and see whether or not we can edge our bets even better over here in this direction, because clearly, even after winning the off spawn, it wasn't necessarily paying out huge dividends, and they need to get some form of momentum, whatever it takes to be the catalyst to their game plan, even if it's going for a surprise contest. Teams further north, any tiny little advantage, this is where it's essentially the last stop before the last stop of the last chance lobby.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, right? For Kidua and Prax, the decision making was clear. We are way down in the standings. The only hope for us to get out of this heat is through a win. We need to secure and guarantee ourselves surviving off spawn. And like we talked about earlier, Taco, when you move POI, you're still at risk of just moving into another contested situation.
For
This
sure.
one seems to be paying off a bit better for them so far.
And that's the real takeaway, I think, is just knowing that Prax, if you're at least going to
What
offer
did
that
I miss?
challenge
Now then,
as well,
Prax
close it out.
and
But
his
Shark
partner,
team,
they, Kidio or whatever,
very
they didn't
adventurous.
go to the same drop off. They didn't contest it. They went to a different POI to contest it with somebody else.
Wow.
I
Pussies.
don't think that's the kind
And
of
I did notice someone went to the motel.
No, definitely not.
Pussies, haha. I mean, it's only fair if you're getting fucked 3 times in a row.
It will be fine because they're qualified.
No, I think they won it
made
last
through.
time. I think they were the ones that were 2-1.
Some of the
I think they
second
still
place
just decided to
the worst,
not risk
right?
it.
Like, there was the one they definitely should have won
Yes.
in game. Was it game 3? Oh no, that was game 2, right? Game 2 was the one that we definitely should have won. And I think all the others have sort of been like, you know.
Glory
teams,
hours.
We'll give you those. On your day, you probably do win those because you are just so good, but it's fine. I'm not gonna lie. This
South Polish.
but they were one of the teams I saw.
Do you think South Polish is Polish?
Sneaky consistency qualification team
Uh,
here.
Probably.
And it's not out of reach, obviously, but not a really great spot to be in whatsoever.
part of the problem is just that so many other teams have decided to sort of step up to the plate. Anytime they hear action, it just looks like, you know, it's like piranhas swarming to an area. Everyone just recognizing when they have even the slightest chance to get an elimination, and they're willing to take it. Pablo Chino opening up strong here. Betty Lim on the country, but that's a tough break.
Nice
Where's your
pickaxe.
pickaxe, man?
The end of that type of
He's got the invisible pickaxe. I want that.
Pablo and Chino. It's been hard to pinpoint what's been going wrong. We obviously saw them last game really struggling on the surge side of things. Which again seems odd.
Doom! Let's go Doom! Let's go Doom! Doom! Bullshit!
Do it for Greece.
Games have been
For
unpredictable.
Sparta! For Hellas!
For Athens.
Going on over at Heat Wave and
Boom!
rotate through the southern area.
Sparta! Hellas! Then, and again, speak of 300 men. Ooh!
Skrill and Scrap though. This is not going to be easy for either of these duos.
Oh my
Scrap,
God.
though,
Matisse,
taking too much damage,
don't
forced
stop
all that
selling,
distance.
goddammit.
Also,
Oh, so he doesn't have
injured.
any. Oh,
Squirrel calls for a lull in the action here between these two teams, but Skrill, Strapped, they know that they're working against the clock here in this final lobby. Because everyone
Imagine
is going
Doom
to start
wins
to
this.
become much more aggressive, much more reckless.
imagine all the people!
The underdog.
Every last shred of opportunity. is going to
Oh,
be
they're running away. Oh no, they're
immediately
not running away.
encroached
They're just
upon with that
engaging
Doom
in a...
piece. They're kind of stuck in
Okay,
the same
so they
box.
have them surrounded right now.
Not
No, go
only
back!
inside there, Swizzy and Pixie also trying to see where they can pull things out in the final hour against Six and Worse.
Wait a second, is... I think they went to... I think they did go... Oh no, that's different people. Those are different. Oh, these guys are going to the motel now.
Someone landed there already, though.
Mumsy and Skyjump, another team I think who, in this final game, is going to be doing everything in their power to sort of just hold on, right? Hold on and push ahead. They don't want to be one of those teams sort of waiting with their fingers crossed after the game to see if they've managed to sneak their way in. I felt like they started the day strong. They had a 4th place in there in game 2. You saw them make some aggressive plays that seemed beneficial. But now, they look to make this final game count. Let's see where the scrapping's taking place though. Swizzy, Pixie, they're looking to jump into the heater battle. Another team that probably is just sort of skating their way through today, Taka, right? It doesn't feel like we've necessarily seen them doing anything too impressive, right? It's not been like a Shark and Teeny day where it's felt like they've been so close to the win, but they've also just not been bad. They've made it to end games with some consistency and been a threat on mid-ground. At times, we saw Pixie getting PC.
Oh, Sfayas, this is Sfayas. Oh, Sayas.
Next weekend, they will surprise
But
quite a fair
Sfayas does sound cooler.
Definitely a team to always have on your radar with the quality of these two players. Saya's scary.
Oh.
We see them in the end games a lot of time, Taco. We've not necessarily seen much of their mid games today.
Su...
I guess
Oh,
it's been a lot of
one
this
versus
if I had to imagine what it's been like.
They've still had at least enough big point conversions in these end games to leave it so that it's much less a chance. Their fate's kind of in their own control. Now it's just about whether or not they can solidify things with the victory royale to end the day. Might also do a pretty big favor to other teams in the lobby here, but Sharktini, they're not looking to do anyone a favor. They are just going fully on tour in this lobby.
The Dune
4
skin.
eliminations already, 3 of them being on Teeny.
Huh?
And it is just
Ah, yeah.
relentless aggression from these two. They don't seem
Many
even the
people are
slightest
rocking
bit
this, but it
deterred
has
whether or
become
not one of them gets
Teeny's
eliminated
signature.
early on. It just doesn't seem to make much of a difference to their ultimate game plan of just duking things out from start to finish.
Yeah, last game they had an 18. So, wouldn't be surprised if they're just trying to push for as many as possible. They want to drop the 20 and end it out. This would be the best game for them to win now, right? You know,
Axe Force be right back.
hey guys, we were just messing with you guys all day. Let's
Sfayas.
get this dub now.
Oh my god.
I feel like
Well,
a,
we're so-
a lot of people chose this skin. What?
Expecting them to probably end the day with an 150.
Oh my god, Austin Powers is not in the top 10.
Saying it Blase, but on the 100
No, baby.
if they keep their
No,
aggression up,
baby.
they might just end with that type of
Okay,
belief.
Tini just pushing because he just can't.
Fighting continues.
Momsy over here.
Against a team
Sky jump.
Take
Sky
those
jump is
time
dead.
happens,
Sky jump just got
that
jumped.
threshold.
Look at him track mommy. Holy shit. You see that?
Yeah.
Their chances of playing in the grand
That was
final
nuts.
next weekend will come down
Most
to the
damage
last
dealt
chance
and most
voting.
damage taken.
Tini and Shark
Yeah,
breaking
so
apart
Tini
in game number 5.
Tini and Shark, I will just see you in the finals,
Definitely
okay?
not going to be happy with that one, but we have seen them bounce back in those last chance environments in the past, so potentially able to do it yet again, but that's the future. Right here, right now, trying to gauge whether or not
I mean, the more eliminations they get in the beginning, the more chance they have at winning at the end, because it's less random. If it's less cluttered at the end, it'd be less random, so they have more control.
Yeah.
Sharkatini, though.
Because it's really just them getting third-partied,
You would
fourth-partied,
that
you
there
know,
would be some point that they might
that
choose to slow down,
changes.
but no.
It makes probably
Even
makes it
just
harder.
looking at the lobby currently is Tini maybe second guessing. He'll leave the rest up to Shark. Close things out. 8 eliminations altogether between the two of them, but
Oh my
more
God.
importantly, still, Levin, it's the fact that this has got to be one
Full
of the
match as well.
quickest lobbies that we've seen here today. Normally, we're used to seeing at least 60-something players up by the time we make it.
Look at them track them down. Fuck.
The secondary partial zones even, but none of that in this final game. The gloves are off.
Dude.
Everyone is just
Oh, everybody's rocking the. I've seen more people rock the 3-shot shotgun more than the
Yeah,
pump.
it's a tough spot to be in, right? Especially when you're one of the teams who...
I mean, his
Yeah,
teammate
just
is rocking
sort
the
of
pump.
right
So I guess
behind
one
the
has
shooter,
the triple barrel, the other one has the pump.
and a good game
Well,
plan.
it's I think it's like now that if you actually find like a higher triple barrel, it's definitely
The Tus and Carl,
Oh, in
Worth
the
having.
bush,
they've got to be careful.
they
in
figured
that
them out though.
Managed not to completely get taken out by the players camping in the bush.
damn, dude. Look at that. She almost naked. She barefoot.
We'll
Still
pause
with-
their rotation.
Yeah.
in time.
Feet
and
feet
I
out.
was just about to say they're just hovering. They're teeter-tottering. That fine
Damn,
line
look at that
between
tower
just
they built.
making it in and
They did
just
this
getting
earlier, I'm
out.
pretty sure.
And it's so difficult to actually overcome that boundary because it all seems so simple on paper. At the end of the day,
Oh,
how
again,
much
they have the AR again,
top 10
which you get
emplacements, and yet here
in
we
that
are
hotel
staring
area.
down Chino and Pablo, who are in that exact position, a duo that you would never imagine.
What is the
would find
orange
themselves
next to
in this
their
sort of
name? That
position,
orange line.
potentially having to
Just who we're currently
Orange.
end their
watching.
hopes of Major 2 Grands on
Cool.
a last chance
Next to their
lobby.
name
What?
is like that orange bar.
Orange bar.
The ideal
What?
spot to be
Like
in.
their name that hovers over their character.
And I mean,
Like
again,
you
that's
see when it
Yeah.
shows Shark, there's like an orange bar right there
I'm
next
not
to his
gonna lie
name.
to you, Taco, I still feel like my brain
Everybody
has
else's
been
is
calibrated
white.
to the fact
So I'm
that
wondering if it's
Major 2
orange
is
for whoever
the
we're
last Major
currently
2.
looking
I'm
at.
still so used to us having
No, 'cause look at there's
Major
green
3. So I'm like,
and
"Ah,
blue."
Major 2. It don't matter, man. You're good. You still got Major 3. No.
There's different colors.
You messed
Like what are the
this
colors?
name
Oh
up.
again?
yeah. Oh.
Obviously got the last chance
Oh,
slot
it's
next
just.
week.
Oh, I see. It's just
And the
they
other
kind of
last
give them
chance
all
slot
different
will
colors
happen
for.
in a couple weeks time, but you
Oh, I
just
see what
gotta
you're
leave it
what
to
you're
that.
talking about on the
Yeah,
map. Yeah.
they colored them. I didn't realize it matched the colors of their arrows on the map.
Interesting though to see the zone sort of pulling towards Shark and Tini's backyard. Calamari Canyon, Kiro and Walks currently situated just a little bit north right now.
Okay, so
covering
they
the
got a
outskirts
good
of
zone.
Battlewoods, but
Hero has a good zone thing.
really want to emphasize
zone
on is the
pool.
fact that Shark and Tini, they've been north, south, and back again, just traveling every which direction.
Tini again
They
with the
don't
mythic.
care. They are headed
Holy
wherever
shit.
they feel like the fight is at, because they
Pleb.
refuse to budge and give way. Another elimination here for Shark.
Bro, just took out a team and they're gonna fight another team, just non-stop.
Yeah, well, why not? Right? If they die here, they're still gonna move on to the finals. So I guess why not?
To have just overtaken them on the day thus
Like this, it's low risk, high reward.
Shark and Tini strutting their stuff, showcasing.
Stroking the stuff. Whoa.
They're stroking their stuff.
Next weekend. I don't expect to see them play this way next weekend, but you know they got it in their locker if need be.
Oh, bad shockwave.
You wouldn't think so.
He
but
got blocked by the tree.
these two are certainly full of surprises at times. Sharktini just continuing to wrap around.
I think they have just turned their minds off.
Been building currently
Completely.
on the edge of zone here, but
Yeah,
they
he got a kill right there. That dude's all by himself.
figured out that there's a solo directly in front of them.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
he's
this
getting
is
shot by
the
the thing as well.
last stop
Yeah,
you wanna see
he's
from
dead.
Done.
Sharktini barreling down your direction, and that's just going to be another freebie elimination.
I mean, it's just 3 matches basically.
And we joke
They just
about
have those
them
matches
not
handed
having
on
to
a
play
plate
this
for
way in
them.
the Grands lobby, but we've seen it over the years where a team
Just imagine
has
being like that
really
powerful.
rough
Like you're playing with
start to
all
a
these
game.
pros,
They really
and you just
start
are
to
like
roll things back in a
running
big
through the
game to
fucking
save
map,
their grand
just
finals, and
slaughtering people.
so in many ways,
I think he's above Peter bot level,
practice for that
to be
scenario
honest.
for them,
The
right?
video
I
that I
would love to-
saw
What do
that
we gotta do
were
to just
making it seem like he was.
in a stacked lobby.
I would love to see Peter bot against this guy
Highlighted, but
in the LAN.
still so many people in this lobby playing for their season right now. Playing to keep the
Storm
dream
closing
alive.
in completely.
There's quite a few names left in this lobby, Taco, who this game will mean so much.
Oh,
to.
Reason is here.
Whether they're
Hi, Reason.
that's because they're
Probably the
currently in
longest they've
that
gone.
top 10 most consistent, or whether they're a team like Reason and Carl.
They just have to win this match, and then they can
nowhere
move on
near top
to
10
the
in
finals.
consistency, and so need
But
to
if
win
they
this game.
if they can't have good strategy here,
This is
they're
all or
just
nothing right now.
they're just gonna sell this match.
They don't
Oh,
want to try and stick around to
pushing
see
a
what
guy.
that last chance lobby might be looking like. They want to see whether or not they can actually bring it home here in Game 5. The main priority for a lot of these teams to think about subconsciously is trying to avoid where they think
Oh,
Shark
below! Oh my God,
Yeah.
the 200
might be
below.
headed next. And one thing's for sure is that Shark and Teeny have been very, very aggressive towards trying to overtake the high ground. So if you are one of those teams that's sort of hovering just outside that placement consistency zone, maybe height is not exactly going to net you any favors this game. And for Swizzy, Shark, and Teeny,
Okay, we get it. We get it, Shark. You're the goat. We get it. Trust me.
Try and
Is this the part where one of them goes down?
Shark and Teeny, they are just fighting their own
No,
separate battles.
comes right in to help him.
Two players working as individuals right now.
Teeny
but still
got him.
pushing the same to contribute points to their overall count because.
And by the way, that kid is only 14 years old.
Teeny or Shark? I know
Shark.
Shark's young.
Yeah, these guys
Yes,
are
Shark. 18 is like
a big
16, I think.
problem, because this is a game
Oh my God, 300 below.
He's 16.
want to try and take height desperately.
You're so
save
funny.
their tournament. And if these guys are already up there waiting to fight you, they want the scrap. That's the thing. They
These
want
guys
the
just
fight.
don't like. How could you possibly get sets
Really
here?
problematic. Pixie is so down below on Surge that I don't think as much
I
hope
mean,
for him here.
This is where he knows if he just had Swizzy next to him to maybe take off some of that pressure. But you can't heal and look for damage. And when you are sitting so far underneath that surge threshold, Pixie's gonna resort to his final option to just hoping that a player gets eliminated in time.
Bye,
for
bye,
Surge to turn
bye.
off. Whether or not his last medkit's going to buy him enough time for it doesn't seem to
I
be
mean,
the case here.
I mean, he could just get
Still
placement,
ticked away
but I
as
don't think he's gonna
steadily.
get like
Forced to open up
188 damage
for an
from
aggressive
somewhere.
edit and just hope that he doesn't receive any punishment for
Yeah,
it.
he's
but
dead.
only a couple of seconds left to go, and Pixie will find himself cut short because of Surge.
Oh, Teeny and Shark have the high ground. It looks like a winning
Yeah.
situation from there.
Just taunting overhead.
Region
Maybe
second
they've
storm.
got enough though points-wise left to stay
Okay,
just inside.
they've got a good advantage on the storm
They
rotation.
might have just done enough, but it will remain to be seen as we
No fucking health though.
kind of cross the different teams
Yeah.
left in this lobby.
And
We'll
no
Well,
heals
these
as well.
guys are
really have a fighting
they're
chance
stocked
They-
up.
they-
I got
Yeah.
high ground.
consistency points.
They're just cruising
Honestly,
through this
really
lobby.
hoping that Shark and Teeny are able to win this game now. They will be their biggest supporters because if they do,
Dude, and imagine, Europe is more harder than NA, so they're definitely better than
more
Peterborough.
breathing room.
Oh my god, it's Ocean Powers!
One of the teams who was barely in on consistency now, so this game is huge for them. They need.
Come on, Ocean Powers, win this.
On that consistency front.
But we saw
Oh.
exactly what the deal and Jew had just been looking at. The glimpse over towards the high ground, Shark and Teeny appeared to have control of it.
Dude,
but
many of
Chino
these
walked underneath
of these
Pablo
guys are
Chino.
just fighting
Now,
alive, and
starting to come to life
Shark
here
and
into
Tini
these
are
final
just like
moments where walks
on the
Hero
high ground, just going la 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 la
to try
la.
and match steps here. Some of these other
Oh my god,
teams.
Ocean Powers, clutch!
Has lost Jew somewhere
Oh my
along
god.
the way here, though.
It
And
isn't
these final
looking good for
three
Austin
kills,
Powers.
clawing to get every single bit
No,
of
he's out.
placement points.
I eliminated too because his teammate was done.
151. Will it actually be enough in the grand scheme of
Oh,
things?
it's a heal zone.
Is now
Heal
Pablo
zones are the
Chino
worst
just
to
behind.
play, but the
Still
most fun to
working their
watch.
way up, and the lobby is just thinning
heal
out
zone?
so rapidly currently.
Yeah, a
Chino
heal,
and
a heal
Pablo
zone.
Oh,
not a
hill
heal.
zone.
recognizing the fact that
Yeah.
this
See, they have to
is
climb up the
where
hill
Jones
right
come
now.
alive.
And they've done so much good fortune for themselves right now. They took
No
down
heals.
Glory and Dark
I
Horse,
think
took
he's
down
just
the
gonna
team.
let
They've
his
taken
teammate die so he
consistency.
can
They've
take the
taken out
heals.
their biggest competition to try and steal a spot away. If they can continue to hold on.
My god,
and
let's
Shark
do
and
it.
Teeny finally dropped the 20 and look to try close out
If they
the
win
game.
this, they're instantly gonna go first place.
Boxes, they know they need every
I don't think they
elimination
need to go
against
first place, but
Hero.
they're
Won't hold on
instantly
for
gonna
much
go
longer.
first place.
Chino will finally take him out, and those 4 limbs and this placement that they have acquired might just be enough to secure them that spot.
Okay, they are stacked on heals. They have 90 heals
Holding on.
in total.
Knowing Shark
Okay,
and Teeny,
they
though,
only
these two
14
have
match
fallen
though.
into
That's
their
not.
own
Oh.
along the way.
Oh!
Pablo coming out.
Shark, though,
Pablo!
Taking
Pablo
out.
Escobar!
to punish.
Oh,
And that
Bye-
might just
bye,
be
Pablo.
He took it his buddy, too, though.
opportunity.
Pablo
A
Escobar.
great attempt there, though, from Chino and Pablo to try and overtake on.
Oh, chop them out.
Hasn't managed to get the full revive off just yet, and instead
Another heal
Pablo
zone.
to look to
It's
try
gonna be
and
hard to
overtake
navigate
on
again.
Shark as a solo, can he actually bring this one out?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh, it's 1v1.
Boris
It's
Bryan over
1v1.
Out the game, they've come second place way too many times.
Oh my god.
They've been in touch
Imagine,
with this
imagine.
Oh,
he doesn't
it's a
hit
1v1. He
with
just has to
200.
kill him.
opportunity to show
Come
them
on, come on, Sark.
Oh, he's got him. Come on.
Okay.
He's gonna die to Storm right here. Oh, all right.
Finally, they won one.
Shark
with
for
them.
the clutch.
to win the game. 23 elimination win after their
Holy
previous
shit.
They're definitely
18
number one now.
18 elim second. These guys are
Imagine getting second that much and then a first. Like, you just
After all,
talk about
Shark
beast
and
mode.
Teeny, we already
It's
knew
time
what
to
they
go
were capable
beast
of,
mode.
but
No, no,
to see
no,
them
no,
actually build
no,
that
no,
victory
no,
out in
no.
the final hour. But still, Frankie, Kakata, Minnie, everything that you guys saw, I want to hear it.
I saw cinema, and I want to go back for seconds, guys. Project it.
Yeah, imagine, like, they had the camera on them, like, 80% of the time.
I mean, they
got the best
because they
footage.
were-
Never in doubt before
Yeah, because they were the only ones having going for fights.
They were just
W keyed the whole
unstoppable.
time.
Jakarta makes me so excited to see if they can
Oh,
take
by the way, are
away
we gonna
Team
watch the
Life
one
Force
tomorrow?
next weekend?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
3 second place.
That's a lot earlier.
Patrick second place, finishing off with a victory
You just have to
royale.
get
They
some
got,
good rest
what,
and come back
23
tomorrow.
Eliminations.
Morning.
They might have made history in heats with the amount of eliminations they got. Their only bad matches of
I'm going to
24.
the
That's
beach
them.
tomorrow.
That didn't matter.
Yeah.
They set
Couple of
history.
kids.
They look-
Nothing
they're little kids,
less
basically.
Shark and Teeny.
They got the
Nobody
low
without
taper
them.
fade.
Yeah, really great job from these
Hair-
guys. You
Hello,
just already been
tape
qualified by
fade.
about game 2 or 3, right? So it was just a victory lap for them for the rest of the games. And yeah, honestly, they made the lobby look easy. And when you're a team that can do that at this level of Fortnite, they have to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the grand finals, because
Come on, Peterwood versus Teen and Shark. I want to see.
Yeah, they're going to be contested in the grand finals. They've been having a bit of a topsy-turvy time with Hutty and Fishy X over there at Wonkyland. Now they're landing at Calamari Canyon. If they can keep that drop spot uncontested, if they can continue the ability to make these end games and do what they have done today in those major grand finals, these guys have to be on the top of people's list in order to actually win the whole thing.
Yeah, they are.
Today was just levels above the rest.
Yeah, now it's all up to grand finals. That's what their eyes are focused on. This is what they really want. I mean, Summit, although Argentini are already qualified.
That was a massive choke by that other guy. He literally just choked into stone.
They want more than that. They want trophies. They want axes. They want to get that first place finish. So I'm excited to see if they can pull it through in the major finals.
I'm excited to see if they can get the 500k from the globals. Today, for playing this game today, first place gets 100k, by the way.
Oh, damn. So they just won 100k.
Yeah.
This is consistency, I feel like, that we haven't really seen for a while. In fact, this year I feel like we haven't seen this consistency outside of maybe
What can you buy with 100k? A 50, 50, 90s.
I would pay off like a huge portion of my house or something. Or buy stocks. Reinvest it.
My mind sort of cast back all the way back to chapter 5.
But they're below 18 years old, can they do that?
Quite find that success consistently, but with
I
Shark
don't
right
know.
here, they
Can you buy stocks?
I guess they can.
Definitely.
They could just give it to their parents.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Thomas HD, Podesai, Podesai, go do Winter FN6 and a Shark.
Yeah, both of those you just mentioned it as well. First time in FNCS finals, so we'll see if the pressure gets to them or if they can perform.
That's what I love about this format. Bring in the new names and, you know, baptism of fire next weekend for those guys. Let's bring up the leaderboard and we can see who qualified on consistency. We're looking at top 15 here, guys, because the top 5, they're the Victory Royale winners you just saw. And if we look at
61.
Sires and Scary, never
The other guy on second place, the other guys on second place have 11, by the way. Like, she's, these guys are just, like, insane. I don't
It's crazy.
Yeah, Pablo Chino back up in 9th, so it was looking scary. There were 17th going into that match, but
The deal. He's 14.
14. So close yet so far.
Qualifying themselves in. You see Kamihari to an 11th. We got a little concerned. They actually had 145 points going into the last match. They got 4 eliminations, but basically ended up going down off spawn. So if they didn't get those eliminations, they would not have qualified. So many big names on this second page that you'd think this is like, it shouldn't be this close for these players, Vinny.
Oh, I mean, I'm just looking there at
There's some 17 limbs there, though, at least.
Wi-Fi and Boris, or also known as Borsu, I believe.
Show the whole list,
name.
dude.
So it's like 16th, second in that last game. If only they were able to win that game and, of course, qualify themselves through. If only they could get an extra elimination earlier on in the game, because that would be their
Well, I guess that's it, huh?
final as well.
Yeah,
Like
we can just click off.
situations like that.
You got time to play some Fortnite or not?
They might have had a
Right
better
now,
chance.
no,
It was
I have to
definitely
eat.
taken for them, but
Oh.
I'm
And go
sorry
to
for those
sleep.
guys, but I'm sure they'll be
Go
back in
to
the
sleep.
Don't you dare.
Go.
Don't you dare go back to World of Warcraft, Green Mortal Dread.
I'm going back to World of Warcraft. Oh, went back to WoW. Well, that's pretty sick, so I guess I'll hit me up when you wake up.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Peace out. Peace out, gangs.